No, but
you're never in chat. You don't watch it.
I feel like there's got to be a reason that Tom wants to know how to ban people in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, Tom, we don't often just flat block people when we disagree with them.
No.
Do you not?
No.
No.
Not our MO.
No.
Oddly.
Weird.
Yeah.
I think you should.
But we don't just ban them from our chat. We ban them from all chats on YouTube. And
you got the magic
media.
button. Just be like, you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gone from the world.
Yeah. It literally goes straight to the Secret Service. You know.
Wow.
Well, the American Secret Service
Yeah.
is swooping.
The SES, SBS,
Yeah.
Delta Force,
All the S's.
yeah, Space Force, all turn up. Elon Musk.
Yeah, he'd love to turn up, wouldn't
Bombs, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they go to
Yeah, you
their
must get him
uniform
that
club.
Tesla mug.
Yeah. Hello, and
Hello.
welcome to a game of
No, we haven't-
gentleman's warfare.
We haven't worked out who Tom wants to ban yet in chat. What's the name?
Just pick him at random.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Sorry,
anyone that
carry on.
disagrees.
Yeah, we're playing Warhammer tonight, innit?
Yeah, innit?
In it. We are having new World Eaters. Thank you, Games Workshop, for sending us the book. We have to say that.
Hashtag
ad, right?
Yeah.
I forgot to add hashtag. Hang on.
Yeah.
Not an advert,
We're at the new
yes.
codex. Tom played the Berserker Warband on
Last
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because it's Death Guard on Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, and today you're playing the Demon
The
Detachment.
Demon Kin, the cool detachment, the
Yeah.
actual new one.
And
This is my favourite one, by the way.
and
this might
someone
be my favourite
asked for this matchup on Thursday.
Hmm.
I can't remember who it was, but they said they wanted World Eaters versus Dark Angel.
They wanted Aragorn versus the Lion,
Yeah.
because in the lore they have many fights.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is if people ask for things in chat, sometimes they might happen.
Sometimes.
And then I might ban them.
Very specifically, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not every time.
I did say sometimes on purpose, Jay.
Yeah.
I got you back.
If it is applicable and is easy for us to do,
Yeah.
with low effort,
And they asked for my direct PayPal
and
account.
it's something we
you
were
know.
going to do anyway.
Yeah.
You know, all these things tick the box.
Then maybe it won't happen. But anyway, like and subscribe.
I'm a sleepy bear today, by the way.
Yeah, Liam bought us a succulent Chinese meal for dinner.
He did. It's really
It was
done a
really
number.
good. I think it's because he's so tired he couldn't be bothered to walk to the meal.
That's true. But I have also just made us all coffees.
Yeah,
That's very much needed. I'm also very tired.
yeah.
Tom's got more of an excuse. He was working till 6 a.m.
I
Yeah.
think, right, I don't know if I told you this, but I had COVID and long COVID.
You
What?
haven't mentioned
I've
it,
never
Joe.
mentioned it
This is
before.
news to me.
This is new. This is new news. I think I've just learned to
New
operate
news.
on just tired,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you never sleep anyway.
Yeah, I barely sleep anyway. So like, I think I've just, my normal is what people's tired is, I think. And that makes me better than you.
Or does it just mean you're constantly sleep deprived? Imagine
Yeah.
what you could do if you weren't tired.
I think if I had 8 straight hours of uninterrupted sleep, I think I'd just die from ecstasy, like a worshipper of Slanesh, just like, oh,
I'm so rested.
You've got to work. You've got to work quite hard tonight because we were 38 members short earlier.
Oh,
really?
So we need to do
sad.
138 members tonight, Jay. All right. You can do
Yeah.
that. I believe in you.
What can
a
we
lot of
do?
members,
What can
isn't
we?
it?
what
Well,
can
you
we
can't
entice
make any
them
promises because I don't believe you anymore.
with? No, rightfully so.
What can you promise them, Liam?
I did loads of promising
Well,
yesterday.
I need to know, we're doing the Warhammer World meetup, aren't we? I
We are.
did that. I said I'd do it, and I fucking did it, didn't I?
Well, we
yeah,
haven't done
1
it
out of
yet,
5.
strictly. We've organised it, we haven't actually done it
We're
yet.
going there.
Yeah. That's not what they want, though, mate.
No.
No.
It's not what they paid
want-
for, is it?
I want the Fire Slayer, Joe.
I don't think we actually have enough Fire Slayers to make 2,000 points anymore. Because their points have
Did
gone
some
down so...
suddenly leave?
just open the window. Oh, no!
Oh, whoopsie!
Oh, a bird!
In the bin.
Yeah. It's a very sad story. That is.
So you're saying you want to do the Raven Guard one first?
Yeah, I'll do the Raven Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I
I'm
can
going to
be
do the
swayed.
I'm going to do the Space Wolf one, and when you do the Raven Gun one, we can have a competition. They can vote for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
That'd be good.
I just need to get a bird skull the size of my head.
Fucking
You're going to really
Yeah.
commit to it. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And like a giant feather boa,
Yeah.
um,
Is sure that was Raven Guard? It sounds like a Victorian woman.
and like those like angel wings and spray paint them black.
Thomas. It's
Yeah.
2025. If Joe wants to be a Victorian woman, he can be a Victorian woman.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm just not sure if that quite fits with the Raven Guard aesthetic.
Yeah, I want to be an 11-year-old Victorian chambermaid, you know?
I think you'd see that.
With both gout and syphilis.
Yeah, well,
You
you've got
are
half that
right there,
already.
yeah.
So,
Oh, and you've got
probably get
gout.
it.
yeah.
You got
We
it
really
there.
toe the line sometimes, and I think that's why people stay.
Yeah, for the toes.
Yeah. We
Well,
don't
no-
get as much hate messages as we probably should, if anything.
And if I did, I wouldn't block them.
Yeah.
Weird.
The problem
Yeah.
is when people send us hatey, shitty messages, we play with them in return. Yeah. We take the piss out of them. And they're like, no, this is not how the internet reacts.
You're
don't
supposed
do.
to cry.
We don't go, wah.
You have a very honest and open reaction to something I said. It's because you're a little bitch.
Yeah.
You know? It's your right to be offended. You know?
yeah.
But your choice also to
Yes,
be
of course.
offended.
Yes.
This has really gone on a tangent, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Should we put it back on?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're playing Warhammer today. Dark Angels versus
World
World
Eaters.
Eaters. I'm doing a new thing, a never seen before on the channel thing,
Or
the
any
Liberius Conclave. You know, that's what I'm doing tonight. It's very exciting. Before we go any further, sponsors and jazz. Element Games is our #1 sponsor. I ordered from them the other day. Should be at my house tomorrow. It's bank holiday weekend, so it's not really next day delivery in that situation.
It's fair enough, though.
Yeah.
You got to give them some.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
it was slowed
leeway.
down also by the fact they ordered spray cans. which have to
Oh,
come
they
special
hate
delivery.
that, yeah.
Yeah. The country sells spray cans, but you're not allowed to send them in a box. Through the
It's a
mail.
bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really understand.
They got a great next to it. If you follow the link in the description below or exclamation mark element in chat, it puts a cookie in your browser, tells them you came from us, gives you cheap models because they do a discount. Right, I talked myself into a corner there. Had to get myself out. You get cheap models from buying from them. We get a kickback. You also get crystals, which is part of their reward scheme, which also then gives you further discount in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can get a code that you can give to friends, and if you both do it, then you get a thing.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. If you live in America, it's Wargame Portal. Exclamation mark Wargame. Same situation. And if you're in Canada, it's Vortex Games. Exclamation mark Vortex. All right? It's a great situation. All cheap toys.
Yeah.
Next country to take over?
South Africa?
Is there a big Warhammer scene in South Africa?
Could be.
Could be.
I think Poland's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I've heard Poland's got and Holland.
And Germany, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Germany.
Let's get them in.
To
them
get some
involved.
European stuff going.
Yeah, Brom would have some links for us as well in Germany.
In Germany, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Maybe not the right links.
And Argentina.
Yeah.
Also, Baron of Dice is a sponsor. BARON.
Yeah. What we're going to do is we'll just talk about his nice dice and show them on stream rather than some shit fucking AI video.
Yes.
It's just. It's
There's
nice.
a point where this just becomes white noise.
Yeah.
People stop listening. We buy Baron of Dice dice from Baron of Dice, right? They got buy your dice that have your army logo on them. There's a choice of colours. They're different enough that they don't get cease and desists, but
Yes.
close enough to look like what you want them to look like, and that's what's
yeah.
important.
They
And they
look
do
cool.
do them shiny.
Do.
They do matte. They do the round edges that we have. They do the square edges, which I don't like because it's change.
I like the square edges.
Change, I don't like it. It's different. Yeah, I'm like, I look at it, and it just
Well,
it makes me itch. Like,
It really triggers a certain aspect of you, doesn't it?
yeah, it's like people that have mixed bags of dice.
Oh, that does trigger
Yeah,
me.
those people are
It is
psychopaths.
really annoying when you're trying to play like a tournament game against somebody, trying to get it done in like 3 hours or less, and they're like have the most insanely random dice in the world. I don't know what any of the symbols mean.
Yeah.
I can live with mixed bag of dice if all the symbols are sixes.
I can tolerate that.
But when it's like this one, the symbol is a 1. and this
yeah.
one, the symbol is a 6. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the
'cause-
dice I always roll for a roll off.
Because
Yeah.
GW used to fucking do all of the symbols as ones, which was insane. 'Cause It's
Yeah.
like, oh, my faction, I'm dead. And then they've just interchanged it now, so it's very confusing.
makes you sick.
Yeah.
You can also buy our channel dice from the YouTube webpage of merchandise. What was that noise?
Fuck me.
Keith Shaw Let's just become a Thane.
Oh! Sound
the
the
horns!
horns!
If you become a Thane, it means your penis is bigger than everyone else.
Twice as big.
And you're statistically more attractive than everyone else.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
It is factually proven.
Yeah.
And Joe can't say no.
I can. I'm just not.
Jinro
prone
Mac
to.
says, I'm disappointed this ad read was not accompanied by a 3 frames per second AI generated Votan.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Touche.
Can you move in? How do you move in 3 frames per second? It's like.
It's your normal speedo, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was literally the pose, Joe.
If we get you
may have
like
watched it too
a
many
blue
times.
outfit, and
Yeah.
I'll throw some dice at
Just,
you at the
I'll
same
get
time.
naked, paint me blue.
Yeah, I'll just get some big dice and just
It's
Set.
the big foam one.
yeah. Oh,
We used
good
to do
times.
this really like. We say it, but we don't say about who.
No.
No.
Well, some people cross lines, Joe.
Yeah.
And when they cross lines, the gloves come off.
Yeah. Trains hit them.
Yeah.
Or cars.
We've said this before. yes.
That
Yes.
was good. I like that.
Yeah. You got me there.
Got him. Yeah.
Lists, mission rules.
Mission first,
rules.
yeah, we can do that.
This is
There
yeah.
is a
Tonight's
mission.
mission for you wonderful people is Terraform.
It's not going to be the most coherent game you've ever watched.
This is Terraform. Each player completes an action on objectives outside of their deployment zone to terraform them. If the action succeeds, that objective has been terraformed by that player. Second turn, each player scores 4 victory points for each objective that they control and an additional 2 victory points for each objective that they have terraformed up to a maximum of 15. Battle line units may perform actions and still shoot because of the Stalwarts mission rule. They may also perform an action while in engagement range of enemies. And finally, Crucible of Battle is the deployment zone, like a weird taco, kind of, sort of. Players will also be scoring secondary missions, which I'll be drawing for them at random using our fancy computer system, which normally decides to screw one of them over, typically Joe.
Usually,
I didn't have a
Joe.
great morning. on
Yeah.
that either.
No.
That wasn't this app, that was your app. So
That was
No, that
actual
was
cards.
the deck of cards that he handed me.
I couldn't even rig that one.
50 points available for primary, 40 points available for secondary for a total of 90 points each. We don't do the painted because we're on stream, and who the fuck would put unpainted models on stream?
Cowards.
Dweebs.
Yeah, losers. People that don't care about your enjoyment.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of shade going around
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, it's one of those days. They're both tired. They're both full of meat.
So that's the most meat
Yeah.
I've had in a while.
Army lists?
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Yeah. He literally just
Straight
went
on his
straight on his phone. Honest to God. Right, I'm bringing Dark Angel. And I'm bringing the Librarius Conclave. I'll explain what it does in a minute. Leading my army, the Warlord, is the Lion himself. Leading the way. I feel like his ability to protect me from death wounds is going to be important in this game.
Very.
I have Azrael and a Lieutenant leading a unit of Blade Guard, which is a change for me. I don't like it. I've got a Librarian Terminator armor leading 5 Deathwing Knights. I've got another Librarian Terminator leading 5 more Deathwing Knights. I've got a Librarian leading 10 Stern Guard. He's got an enhancement called Fusillade, which gives him anti-monster, anti-vehicle 5+.
Pretty good.
It's very exciting.
To him or to the unit?
To the unit.
Ooh.
And obviously he gives the unit 4 up in
This
vulnerable
is the
save.
only time I agree with Stern Guard.
I have also got Samael. He's made an appearance. I really like Samael.
He's a good lad.
I'm starting to feel like he's becoming my favourite, like, Dark Angel character.
He's just kind of cool, and like
Yeah.
I literally never see him unless you run him.
yeah.
He was historically my favourite.
And he is leading. I just want him to get a new model now. He's leading a unit of 3 Outriders, and that's very important because on the charge they give him +1 damage and +1 strength, which means he goes to damage 3.
It's
on
really
charge.
cool.
It's really good. I've got 5 Infernus Marines and 5 Infiltrators.
Yeah,
It's very
it's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah. The army rule is kind of like.
This is like
It's
magic version of Guerrilla. I've literally forgot the name of the main special detachment.
you know, the one.
Good work.
Gladius.
Oh god, Gladius!
It's like Gladius,
Yeah.
but different, but kind of better, but not better.
Right.
The
different.
same, but different.
Clear. Okay, good.
Right? So Gladius, you pick an ability at the start in the command phase, or the start of the battle round, and you get it for that one turn, and once that turn's gone, it's done. Right? Can't have it again, you know. But this has that, but not that. Because I can pick them multiple times throughout the game. right? And at the start of the battle round, select one of the following psychodisciplines. Until the end of the battle round, that psychodiscipline is active and the effects apply to all Adeptus Astartes psychic units. Remember, that's all units that have a librarian in it. One of them gives me +2 move. One of them gives me reroll, a hit roll, and wound roll of 1. One of them, if I'm within 12 inches, gives me an AP characteristic of get +1 to AP. That's only in shooting. Telekinesis discipline is if you shoot me, you're -1 strength. And I've got one where I get to basically ignore all modifiers to weapon skill, ballistic skill, and like any other characteristics to hitting.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good options.
I discovered earlier that I basically just went reroll, hit roll, and win rolls of 1 all the time.
I mean, yeah, feel free to negate my shooting.
So you can use each one of them more than once?
Yeah, you can use them every turn if you want. You can
Oh,
use
you
the same
can?
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
But that you can't.
Yeah, so this one's start a battle round, right?
Yeah, start a battle
It's
round.
just the whole battle round.
Yeah.
Keep doing them as much as you want.
Yeah, and then there are stratagems which will come up throughout the game where I think all 6 of them, apart from Armor of Contempt, so 5 of them are you get an ability. If you're in one of the specific disciplines, you get another ability,
Yeah.
right? Which is quite cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm done.
That is the
Beautiful.
dangles.
And then my favourite detachment.
Oh, it's back.
Sorry. My favourite detachment in the new
We had a
Riders
little
Codex.
practice with this before this game. I'm not a fan.
Which rule in
I mean,
particular?
it's quite good. I'm not a fan when it's used against me.
It's quite a spicy one. So we've got the new Corn Demon detachment today. And in that detachment, we have Angron as the Warlord, because everyone else on YouTube appears to be a coward and hasn't run him yet. Now, I will probably demonstrate why no one has run him during this game. We also have Scarbrand, have another big boy running around. We have the Lord on Juggernaut, which has the enhancement, which is Disciple of Corn. This allows him to lead Blood Crushers, which are pretty cool. He gives the unit fight within 3 inches, and they can just go through walls all the time.
That's nice.
Pretty good. And as you know, they do many mortal wounds.
They're horrible.
Then have the new Slaughterbound guy with the Blade of Endless Bloodsheds with 3 8-bounds. The Blade of Endless Bloodshed adds 1 to your attack, adds 1 to your strength, adds 1 to your damage. Every time his unit kills anyone, you just gain a blood type point, which I'll explain about that in a moment.
Really good.
Yeah, it is 30 points, but it does the work.
Yeah.
Then have a unit of Goremongers to infiltrate and hopefully enact their lifelong dream of turning into bloodletters.
Yep.
Got a unit 10 Jackals just to sit at the back and do stuff. Got 2 units of Flesh Hounds, or Up Dogs as they are now referred to by most people. They have Uppy Downy now, which is a very nice addition for World Eaters.
I love that.
And then we have 3 units of Bloodletters sitting in reserve, ready to pop out and scare Joe. Yeah. That is the army.
Do you want to explain that strategy?
Yeah, I'm going to go
for the
through
people at home.
some of the detachment stuff. So the main vibe of the detachment is essentially they brought blood type back, but in a weird way. So you only ever get blood type for killing enemy units.
Yeah.
And when you kill a unit, you also have to roll a 3+ to actually get the blood type
I think
point.
it should be all units because Corn cares not. You know?
I think it should either be all units and you have to roll a 3 up, or it should be just enemy units, but you just get the point.
Yeah.
I think this is a bit restrictive. Yeah. And then the options for stuff you can get are, if you accrue enough blood type points, you can spend 2 on a Feel No Pain against Psychic and Mortal Wounds, which is kind of good against the Psychic army. You can get Lance on all your Blood Legion units.
Really
For
good.
3, you can get a 4-up invuln for all your Blood Legion units for 4 blood type.
Also very good.
And the last one for 5 blood type is all of your Blood Legion to get the Blessings of Cool Army Rule ability.
It's an interesting
It
one.
sounds really good,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're ever going to be able to get all of them going at the same time.
No, because if you've got 5, that means you've killed 5 units and you've
You've
rolled,
had to, I think
you rolled
it's-
5
I
3
can't remember. I think you need to kill about 8 units to just get 5 blood type on average.
Yeah. I think it should just be any units that die.
There's a couple of ways of getting more blood type. Like the dude of the murder enhancement, you don't have to roll anything for that. You just get it.
Okay, yeah.
Which is good. And then we got some strats here. The first one is the mental one, which I think realistically will get changed at some point.
This one was brought up on an Art of War Codex review.
Yeah, this is the one that everyone's talking about, which is when any unit is destroyed, before you remove the last model from that unit, you can spend a CP and set up a Bloodletters unit from reserve anywhere within 9 of that with no restrictions on where they go. Doesn't matter what phase it is.
They can't be in an engagement range.
No, the only restriction is not an engagement range. So if like your bikes over there died, I can literally just pop them up immediately next to them and then do whatever it is. And this works in any phase. The only restriction is once per battle round. That's it.
Good.
That's good.
Pretty good, as we discovered earlier. There's another one, which is give Lance to World Eaters units that are within 6 of a Blood Legion unit. And most of these strats also do an additional thing depending on what blood type thing you've unlocked.
Yeah.
So the Lance one, if you've unlocked Lance for all demons, also goes to Twin Linked. So you can have Lance Twin Linked on your World Eaters unit for a CP, as long as they're near enough to some demons. Which is quite the damage buff. You can also... Oh yeah, this is the way you can get a bit more blood type. If you kill any character or monster, spend a CP, D3 blood type, and you can immediately spend it if you've got enough.
Jesus.
So I think that's the main way to get them, really. There's one where you can give an in-bun save to World Eaters units, or a 4-up in-bun if the in-bun off the blood type is activated.
Nice.
There's a strat to heal demon units. So if it's a Blood Crush, you get 1 back.
Yeah.
If it's Doggos, you get D3 back. And if it's the Blood Letters, you should get D6 back. Isn't that fun?
It's so good.
And then the last one, you can uppy downy any Blood Legion unit, which is quite good. So yeah, that's the new Khorne Demonkin detachment.
It's a spicy meatball. It's my favourite.
Oh, it's so cool. It's really fun as well.
It's so good compared to the Emperor's one.
I think it's fair to say this one is currently winning in terms of demon detachments.
Yep. You're thinking about running the Nurgle one, aren't you?
Yes, I'm thinking about it. I remember reading it and thinking it wasn't that bad.
I've not read anything about it, to be honest.
I've not really read the Nurgle book that much. I
Yeah.
got to Terminators, threw up in my mouth, and left. Just fair.
I watched it happen.
Yeah.
Ready for a roll-off?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
I'm
do
on
it.
the purple dice.
I've got some red dice, because, I mean, come on, it's got to be red.
The purple dice have been a bit all over the place with me recently.
They're a bit bipolar.
Let's roll a 6, Joe, now.
Whee!
Oh, three.
Low number start.
I'm going first.
Joe's go first. Do you have any scout?
No.
I have.
Azrael's on the table, correct?
Yeah.
I have 2 units to scout. Then I've got to roll Blessings of Khorne, and then you're allowed to have your turn.
Tight.
Beautiful. I'll do some chat stuff as we're here, because we're on 36 members.
Oh my God.
So
Nice.
we're 2 away from catching up with this morning's goal,
Lovely
which is
jubbly.
good. Chat, 2 away, and then we'll be above 38. And then we'll only be 100 away from the actual goal after that. So,
Yeah.
well done. You wonderful
Easy.
human beings. Apparently, if we slam certain people get excited and start gifting membership. So, you're only encouraging it. What I've also done, chat, is I've set up a yellow super chat goal. 10 out of 10 yellow super chats means that Joe will give the whole of chat a singular mega hope.
A mega hope.
Mega hope.
And I put it in there on purpose, like not one each, because there's like 400 people watching.
Yeah.
One for the whole of chat, otherwise we'll be here all fucking night.
Right. I'm going to do some blood Yahtzee. There's a lot of admin in this detachment, because you've got to do your blood Yahtzee.
That sounds like a unit that Bron would read.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right.
walked around his house going,
Angron.
"Blood!"
I've got Angron, which I'm going to forget a lot.
But what does that mean?
Because I haven't. So
It's quite warm in here. I'm gonna turn
He's
on the
going to
aircon
pick
a
his
little bit.
ability, which is essentially I can roll up to 6 of these again.
Turn the bottom one on, Joe.
I'm going to hang on to a 6.
Ooh, sexy. Turned it on. Rub myself on it.
We're going to hang on to the 3s and the 4s. And I can just roll these one at a time. There's another 3. There's a 6. Right, we're taking double 6, triple 3. And that is sustained hits for everyone and dev wounds against infantry.
Well, that's pretty lame.
Which is useful. Which is martial excellence and decapitating strikes.
Okay. So I think turn 1, I'm going to go... So in my command phase, I'm going to make Angron my oath target, I think. And...
One of the, you got to pick one now.
Yeah. And... You've gone Dev, haven't you?
Yeah, sustained hits, dev
So
wounds
the
against
Lion's
infantry.
aura ability is give everyone
Feel no pain.
feel no pain
Yeah.
versus mortal wounds. I think is the way to go.
I'm mainly picking that so that you don't pick
Yeah.
the stratagem one.
And then my Liberius Conclave one, I'm thinking maybe Re-roll, hit roll, and move towards the 1.
No.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my God.
I was thinking about +2 move, but I don't really need
It's
it turn 1.
basically angelic inheritors.
Yeah. Yeah, we are angels.
Who knew that was a good rule?
Yeah. But it's worse than angelic inheritors because you only get on units with librarians.
You also don't get to fall back and do stuff for the whole army.
Yeah, which makes me sad.
That detachment is really good.
Can I have some secretaries, please?
You can. You can have recover assets and cull the horde.
Oh, you butthole.
Or you can bin off Cold the Horde immediately.
No, how many wounds does the Juggalo
They're
have?
not infantry.
Oh.
Yeah, fool.
No prisoners in recover
Oh,
assets,
no.
okay? So recover assets requires Joe to do 3 actions. 1 in his deployment zone, 1 in no man's land, 1 in the enemy deployment zone for a maximum of 6 points. If he does it in 2 of those zones, he gets it for 3 points. But the kicker is it finishes in Tom's turn. No prisoners is kill units, 2 victory points per unit to a maximum of 5.
All right, well, I'll keep them. And then I'll do some moving.
Moving.
You like to move it, move it.
Yeah, Azri is going to advance. Ooh, 7.
If you see these sexy new objective markers that are currently on the tabletop, I have ordered 20 sets.
Oh.
20?
Winging their way to, well, they'll be with us apparently within the week.
That's some good turnaround, actually.
So when we get the 20 objective markers, they will first go on sale to the Thanes, and then they'll go on sale if there's any left. If there's none left, I'll order 20 more.
Oh.
Okay?
Pretty good system.
Marcus, thank you for the €10. It's cool that the game is happening. For the Lion!
For the Lion!
Lion, hopefully he won't die immediately.
Young Lion!
Joe has decided to turn his back on his beloved Flesh Terrors because Games Workshop turned their back on his
I was
beloved...
going to say, they don't
beloved set.
exist anymore.
They turned their back on me first.
Yeah.
So he's trying to find his other
Never
favourite...
turn your back on Joe.
He's trying to find his other favourite Astartes to game with because his other favourite is probably Raven Guard, but they're not very good.
Well, I think I've nearly got enough stuff painted for the Raven Guard now that, like, they're not awful. Like, I think I could make them work, I think.
I think they're pretty good.
Yeah. And then Marcus Linder, thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that you go to a farmer's market and buy some ostrich eggs to make a large omelette. But you find when you get home that one of them has been fertilised and there is a soon-to-be-born ostrich inside. And you become best friends for life as it lives with you.
That's kind of cute. I like that.
See, if you want these kind of hopes, chat, 5 gifted or more, I don't know who doesn't want a hope like that. 25 quid for that kind of hope is an absolute bargain.
Yeah.
Can you ride an ostrich?
Yes. Joe probably can't.
If you're light enough.
If you're small.
If you try hard enough.
If you're Ellie. Yeah.
Is it still riding it when it's lying on the floor with
It's
two
about to
broken
die.
legs? Because you've crushed it.
It wouldn't be much of a speed demon, would it?
No. I'm going to recover assets with this unit of Terminators here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to recover assets with the unit of Infernus Marines there. And then I've basically done my turn.
You coward.
Because I rolled a 1 on their advance, which made me sad.
So they can't even get on.
No.
Sad.
Well, you've got 2 CP, you could re-roll the advance.
I could do, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Because Azrael gave you an extra one, remember?
He's useful, isn't he?
But I don't gain an extra 1 for ditching or...
No, you don't.
You won't get another one.
So I kind of want to go into Tom's turn with at least 2, maybe 3 CP.
Well, you will go, if you don't re-roll it, you'll go in with 3. If you do re-roll it, you'll go in with 2.
Yeah. I think I won't re-roll it.
Eddie could be ridden by an ostrich.
Yeah.
We done then, Joe?
Done.
So there's no
was
this
quick.
nonsense of it, is there? Because you've not done anything.
No.
He's recovering, but got to wait.
He's always recovering.
Is it everyone over there? Doing
So
it?
the Terminator unit with the very, very blue librarian, and then this unit of Infernus Marines. There.
Nice. Cool. What am I doing?
You are doing similar, but not quite
No.
the same. You're going to do overwhelming force in no prisoners, Tom. Overwhelming force requires Tom to kill units on objectives. He gets killed in
It was
matches.
almost like a plan.
And then
It
no
wasn't.
prisoners is kill units like we've just learned about.
Oh,
well,
no. Is this the one I can swap turn 1? I don't think it is.
No.
I think that's Storm, isn't it? Okay.
You want me to check to see if you can swap it to one?
Might as well check.
I'll have a quick look for you, mate.
Because it's not going to be a long turn.
Well, I've got a lot of things to read out from chat.
Oh, that is good.
Overwhelming force, there is no qualifier, so you can discard it.
Oh, bollocks. It's going to be the Storm's the one for that then, I reckon.
Yeah, it looks like it. No prisoners you can't either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom. Get on with it.
It's okay.
I shall keep them for you, though.
If Joe wasn't such a coward, we could kill some stuff.
Clever. They're playing clever. That's what they're doing. Dave B, thank you for the $5. 8 hours of interrupted sleep. I know a certain academy on YouTube guaranteed catching Zeds by turn 1. He then put Disco Boogie Born to be Alive, but I don't know what that means.
Is that a meme?
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for the 5. Democracy Manifest, thank you for the 5. I have been summoned. What is the charge? Eating a meal? Eating a succulent Chinese meal?
The problem is that meme is literally going to live on forever now, isn't it?
Especially on this channel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Democracy Manifest, for the $5. Keith Shaw then became a Thane. Thank you, Keith. I've been checking the WhatsApp, but I don't think you've joined the WhatsApp yet. Let me just check again, just in case I have missed it. No. If you are in Discord, Keith, you will now see a thread, which, because you are a Thane, will give you access to a WhatsApp chat via a link. If you have any issues with it, DM me on Discord and I'll give you a private link. But that link, you just click it, it'll chuck you straight to the WhatsApp chat. Come and join the Thanes. Warning to anyone who becomes a Thane, once you're in that WhatsApp chat, you'll never want to not be a Thane. Them's is facts.
You can never leave. They take all your financial information.
They are good people. Thank you, Evan, for the $10. I hope Joe never runs out of hopes. And if he does, I hope he finds a magic lamp to recharge his hope reserves like a Green Lantern. Have a great game, gents.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evan.
Thank you.
Fucking wonderful human being. What a legend. Moodon, 91.
Mood on.
Moodon. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
10 gifted memberships.
My God.
That's like 2 more than 5.
I
Doesn't quite add up.
hope that when you move house, you discover at least £1,000 worth of loose change around your house that you didn't know was there.
Oh, £1,000 is a lot, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 10 gifted, see? 10 gifted, you get a better hope. Awful Gamer, Mr. the TJ, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Hope you're feeling better, dude.
There's Brom measurements going on here.
What are you on about?
You've got to put the tape measure next to the base, mate.
I haven't even moved it.
I know, but there's lots of
You
loose-
Brom has broken you.
Yeah,
You are
really.
so paranoid now.
No.
Jesus.
What you've got to
Christ.
do is every once in a blue moon during the stream, you just got to move an extra inch, Tom.
Yeah.
So that and to keep him on his toes.
I would do anything for an extra inch.
But yes, TJ has gifted us 5 memberships.
Oh,
Joe.
thank you, TJ. I hope that you have a dog and you discover that it's an exceptional artist. And you can sell portraits
Oh my God.
painted by your dog for
Yeah?
millions of pounds to eccentric lunatics.
What
You're
would you
doing some
call the
good
dog
ones
as
today.
an artist? Would you call it Barksy?
It's quite good actually for you.
Thanks, Joe.
For you.
Thanks, TJ.
I was like, could you have I don't know, Podogo?
The what?
Like Picasso, but Podogo.
Alex Gourlay,
Yeah,
you wonderful ginger human being.
thank you.
Thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
I hope that you buy a bag of giant chocolate buttons, but when you open said bag, the chocolate buttons are like that big.
Oh,
They're actual like chocolate buttons. Like if you were a giant, they'd be normal chocolate buttons to you. That's how big they are. And it's so just big and delicious. And they're like the bread from Lord of the Rings, where like one would fill you up for an entire day.
That would be pretty cool.
like Lambus bread.
Lambus bread, that's the one.
Thank you so much, Alex, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Mood On, for the 10. Thank you, AI is Theft, for the £5. Random question. When will Tom play Votan again?
Oh, don't know.
He can't. They're too busy smashing dice up.
Yeah, they are busy, them.
Thank you anyway for the £5. Maybe some point in the near
When the
future.
codex
The problem
comes
is, Tom had started to be like, yeah, I could play other armies apart from World Eaters. And then Games Workshop went, have a World Eaters codex.
Yeah, they made it quite good as well.
No, that's not what the internet says, Tom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is shit, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mood On, for the €10. I hope that you guys enjoy the game and give skulls for the Skull Throne. And I hope for myself that I managed to at least build the 4,500 points worth of orcs and same of chaos I have by the end of the year. 9,000 points by the end of the year is quite a lot for a man with a normal job.
That's a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Do you have a family?
Me?
Not
No,
anymore.
the person making the army.
Moondon? I don't know.
Because they can slow you down with building stuff.
Yeah,
Families
get rid of
do
your
slow
family.
you down.
Yeah.
Get rid of your family, then you'll be all right. Thank you for the 10 euros. Anyway, we're on 5 out of 10 of our super chat goal for a mega chat hope.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is I have to come up with a mega chat hope.
Yeah, that wasn't my problem at the time I typed this out. Mordy Hammer, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Mordy Hammer,
Thank you.
thank you. I hope that you download Snapchat and the only account that you can access or contact is I'd say like 2001 Denise Richards.
Okay.
This is not the first time you brought up 2001 Denise Richards.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was an awakening.
It's a
it really
particular
was.
love of Joe.
Yeah.
You a big fan of 2001 Denise Richards?
Oh, Christmas Jones in
Yeah.
The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
oh, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with it. I just.
Yeah.
Right,
She is fierce competition for 1995 to like 1998. Well, just 90s Jet from
90s.
Gladiators.
I'm going to jump ahead just because Tom looks like he's about ready to start doing charges and shooting and stuff.
None of that will be happening, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Because
it.
Dave WK came in at the end. I've got more to do. Don't worry, team. I will.
Is he
get
like
to yours.
Andrew WK?
Yeah, his brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
And gifted 20 memberships.
20 members?
Jesus
20.
Christ.
So I feel like I need to speak about that before we move on to the next stage
Yeah,
of the game.
fair enough.
I hope, due to the reintegration of beavers into English nature, there's an explosion in their population, which means that you can have a beaver farm and cafe-style petting shop, and you call it Beaver Town, and you make millions and millions of pounds off of merchandising.
I had to quickly
That's pretty
check.
good.
I had to quickly check in the things, and yes, in fact, his phone number is English.
Ah, right. Yeah, that would be a bit awkward. He's in like Slovakia.
Yeah.
Move to England.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have done moving.
Yeah, I saw.
My shooting will be terraforming the objective over there with 8 bound.
Look at you on all the objectives.
Or with dogs. Let's do it with dogs and then try a really, really far charge with this 8 bound into the bikes.
That is a really, really far charge.
Because you never know.
I would argue that that's more than 12 inches.
You would be wrong. It is 11.
Oh.
Unless this tape measure is wrong.
Well, no, it's just a problem tape measure, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's a 4-inch charge then. Oh, no. No charging for anyone.
No.
Because Joe hid. Yeah, done.
You're done.
They'll start terraforming that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
However, not optimistic about their chances.
No.
I'll be real.
That means I succeed in my
You've recovered some assets.
recovering. I'm obviously I've still got no prisoners. I've kept hold of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
oh,
are
yeah,
you-
of course, yeah.
Tom, are you keeping overwhelming force no prisoners or get rid of them?
I'll get rid of one of them, and that will be overwhelming force. Get rid of overwhelming force.
Okay, cool.
If
Thank
you
you.
keep, I'm going to move on to objectives though.
Yeah, but either one, fine.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I want CP
That's
as
fair.
well.
The thing is, they're both worth a maximum of 5, and overwhelming force, you have to be on an objective, and no prisoners
Yeah,
you don't.
no prisoners literally just kill anyone.
Yeah.
So at the end of turn 1, it's 3 points to Dark Angels to no points to the World Eaters. It's a high-scoring game.
Well, World Eaters are bad now, to be fair.
They are bad. That's what the internet tells
I
us.
did score more points in that one turn than I did in the first 2 of our game earlier, so that's a
True.
bonus.
That includes primary.
Yeah.
Joe, Oath of Moment. Do you use this before or after secondaries?
I think
Just
you can
command
choose. I think you just do secondaries.
It goes.
and then
Is it command phase? I think you get secondaries before command
I think
phase.
secondaries are just
It-
immediate,
Yeah.
or you choose.
So I think go. I think we've always done secondaries first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to secure no man's land alongside
And
no,
no
prisoners.
prisoners. All right,
shit,
that's
kept overwhelming
fine.
force.
Yeah. That is lovely. I will continue to oath Mr. the Angron.
Rude.
And my
Oh, hang on. Blood dice.
My discipline will be.
You rack a discipline.
Yeah.
He does. Oh, 555. Well, hang on to that. Angron will pick reroll as many of these I want till I get what I want.
Yeah.
What do I want, more importantly? I probably want sustained, which I currently don't have. So I grab these.
Just 555.
Five. That's Dev Wounds.
Oh.
That's the top one.
That's the top dog.
A 1. Oh, hello. There's another 6. It'd be good. Oh, we're not looking optimistic here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. 666, 555 will be sustained hits and Dev Wounds against infantry.
Whee!
Get used to hearing that against world eaters.
The new +2 move, advance and charge. Feel no pain.
Yeah, I was going to say, feel no pain in advance and charge. I'm on board with it.
Coggy, feel no pains. The lion will continue to give a bubble of it.
No.
Yeah.
You've played these games before.
And then I shall, and I've obviously oath this dweeb.
Rude.
And I will continue to re-roll, hit roll, wound rolls as 1.
Beautiful.
Yeah, pretty good.
Because.
So I carry on with this crazy chat nonsense?
Yeah, go on then.
Probably should.
I've still got quite a lot to get through, actually.
I've still got the Azrael, so he's.
We did Mordyhammer's 5 gifted, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, we did,
Yes.
Marcus
That was
Linder,
the beaver one.
thank you for the $10. Please do not forget that the sustained 1 for all attacks for the Terminator Librarian and that the Feel No Pain 4+ against psychic attacks can also be used against the hazardous wounds from Focus Witchfire.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, Joe, remember.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marcus Linder, for that.
Remember. You're a womble.
Yeah. We do forget things on here because we have to play multiple armies all the time every week.
Yes.
I say have to, like it's bad. It's not bad.
I was going to say, it's quite nice having the options, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice, but the game is a bit messy, despite the fact that I think it's in a pretty good place. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I think it's great at the moment.
But at the moment, I've got to a point where I don't care about the game now. I just care about models. Clive the Kiwi. No, sorry, I lied to you. Farmer George. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Farmer George.
Ooh. I shall now reactive move with goobers,
Yeah?
because that's their rule. Here's a 1.
Joe,
It
would you
is a
like-
1.
Would you like to give Farmer George a hope, Joe?
Farmer George.
I'm just waiting here. Patiently.
I hope that during the summer months that all the milk that you've collected never spoils in the heat, and also your tractor doesn't tip over.
Is that a common problem for tractors tipping over?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an epidemic.
I need you to really bank a really special hope as well.
Yeah.
I might jump. I might
Well,
jump.
shame I wasted the cow tipping one. You know, it's like the. Oh
might-
no, I didn't say that.
You
I might
ruined
jump.
it.
I might jump ahead to this one now, actually, Joe, because a special guest has just gifted 5 of the finest memberships.
A special guest.
Special
Yeah.
guest.
Yeah. Thank you, Adrian of Titans fame.
Oh, hello.
Adrian! Thank you for 5 gifted, you fucking sexual human.
Oh, gee.
Absolute.
I miss
top
your face.
dog.
I miss your face, Adrian.
When are you going to come and see us again, Adrian?
Oh, it's my turn to go out there, but
Yeah, our turn.
Life-
You say.
life be expensive right
So,
now.
Liam,
I want my American holiday.
Liam won't take me because he hates.
I think though to fly over it's like 8,000% tariffs, isn't it? So you know.
Yeah. Plus, with our beards, straight into ice. You know.
Yeah, you don't really have the friendly beard.
So would you like to give him your finest hope, Joe?
Finest hope.
Or are you stalling because you're thinking of it?
I hope that. Is this just specifically for Adrian? Yeah.
It's Adrian's gifted on his personal account. It's not even
Oh.
gifted on Titan's account.
I hope, Adrian, that where you live, you never get mugged or stabbed or shot, and you meet a raccoon who follows you home, and you become best friends, and then he gets really comfortable in your house. He brings all of his possum friends as well, and they're all really nice. They don't have fleas, and they like to cuddle.
And then hopefully at least toilet trained as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to use it. It's like, obvious. I didn't need to say that because it's really obvious, Liam.
They all know to do that anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what Disney told me.
Yeah.
I've seen a raccoon.
And when you sing, they make you close.
I've seen a raccoon. I've seen a raccoon in California with Adrian, so
Yeah.
it's possible.
Did it go
was
to
a
the toilet?
big old. It was a big old bastard as well.
Yeah.
They're so jiggly.
I wanted to go and stroke it, and Mel told me absolutely fucking not.
What do you do anyway?
No.
Did you tell Mel that she's a coward?
She told me they're actually terrifying,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't go near it.
But if it's not a friend, why is it friend-shaped?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why does it perfectly fit into
No,
a bowl
it's
and you put
literally
grapes on its belly? And
A
it
bowl,
goes,
yeah.
It's like the same thing as I said to my wife.
Yeah. Why does it fit into his thimble, right?
Adrian says that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
What? Don't get mugged, stabbed, or shot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
Man.
mean, all again, quite possible in
That
America.
could begin.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
anyone
that's
in
a real
America,
concern
really,
at the moment.
Yeah.
Joe has an unhealthy obsession with our raccoons. Adrian, I think he actually only wants to come over to California with me to see a raccoon.
Fact.
If there weren't any raccoons, would you still go?
Yeah, I think I want to go anyway. Obviously, because I want to meet Adrian and the
Yeah, of
and
course.
friends. Yeah, they've got other wildlife there.
Yeah.
Snakes, though. I was told there's lots of snakes.
Not a fan of snakes,
I'm
I'll be honest.
okay with snakes when they're not trying to kill me.
I never saw any snakes when I was in California. I saw them in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona's a lot.
Very far apart, though, aren't they? Those two states.
Not that far apart.
They're massive, though, aren't they?
They are, yeah, they are massive. Where they are in California compared to where I was in Arizona is very far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of America, probably not that far. In terms of everywhere else, quite far.
Yeah.
We did.
I'm going to shoot some guns and stuff and things.
Lame.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot 5 bolt rifles, the Sternguard ones, and 2 heavy bolters at Angry Ronathan.
Fair enough. At least there's only 5.
Yeah. But the difference now is you are my oath target.
Yeah, so
So-
reroll hits and reroll wounds?
Yeah.
Is that their rule?
So I'm hitting you on 3s, and that's good. So I get to reroll because that was not a good start. These are just the bolt rifles,
Yeah.
so 1 miss. And I'm wounding you on 6s.
But
Check 4. But I'm anti-vehicle, anti-monster 5+.
And I am a monster.
And I have devastating wounds.
Oh! That's more than I wanted to see there, I'll be honest.
And I get to reroll.
These are Sternguard, Tom. They kill everything they shoot at.
Well,
Yeah.
you've done 7.
So he has taken 7, as you just said.
I'll just roll my feel no pain. Oh, wait. Lol.
So the Rufflecopter.
So that's 7 off Ron already.
And then the heavy bolters, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. 1 miss, but sustained. Or 2 misses. Which becomes
Sustained.
Strength 5, so
Sixes.
still 5s. This is heavy bolters. 6s,
6s.
5s. What?
Yeston says, I'm sure if a raccoon saw Joe, he would think their king has arrived.
Yeah. That's fair.
People are mean.
Would you not want to be the king of the raccoons?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
that's not.
Come on.
It's,
Come on, Jay.
It makes me sad because it's true. That's the problem.
It hits
right?
home.
He has also just taken 8 more devastating wounds.
I don't really like that, I'll be
No?
honest. I
How many
don't
wounds you got
think-
left?
I don't know.
1?
Yeah, what? Is all of this in range?
Yeah, only the heavy bolters and then the 5 bolt
Okay.
rifles.
If you kill him now,
I can't shoot anything else at him. Or can I?
I don't think they
I
can
don't think I
see.
can shoot anything else at him. That makes me sad.
Like, we need to see him be
I love the
bad
fact-
and then die.
People are like, Angron's not that bad. 5 stone guards.
Yeah.
Well,
They're just
7
like-
stone guards.
Wow, it really hurts without that feel of pain, doesn't it?
Yeah. My outriders and Mr. the Samael will shoot this guy,
Scarbrand.
Scarbrand. So I've got some what are they called? The bolt rifle jobby jobs. I've never shot a unit of
Wait, do heavy bolters have dead wounds?
Just a heads up,
the
chat.
Sternguard one.
Harrison's
Do they?
saying
Jesus.
you don't get +1 to wound when you're playing with Dark Angels.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's
target.
a fact.
Yeah.
He's
So
crit.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
So he clearly wasn't listening at the start when I described my army list. I have an enhancement called
Yeah.
Fusillade or Fusillade or
Fuse.
Fusilou, and it gives your unit anti-vehicle, anti-monster 5 up. Because the unit has devastating wounds, that anti-vehicle, anti-monster 5+ means that devastating wounds proc off 5.
Yeah, but people were saying, they thought they get +1 a wound against oath targets, but you don't because you're
No.
Dark.
If you're
do-
special snowflake chaps, you don't get it.
Your Stern Guard did get to re-roll all their wounds versus oath because they're Stern Guard.
Yeah.
Which you did, right?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Angron's on 1 wound.
People go, you get +1 a wound against oath target, but you don't if you're Dark Angel, Space Wolves, Blood Angels,
Yeah.
Black Templars.
I don't feel like I should bother shooting bolt rifles at Scarbrand, but
to
I'm
you.
going to do it anyway. That's 3 hits.
Fill the time.
6 is to wound. 2!
Oh.
-1.
1. I am in cover, and demons have a 3-up save now, which is kind of cool. I rolled a double 6, so none of that mattered.
Then Samael is going to shoot you with a master-crafted plasma cannon, which is D3
Ooh.
shots.
2.
He hits on 2s, such as he should.
2.
2. He's strength 8, so 5s,
None.
nothing.
It's going so well.
Add them together, it's 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And now it's my charge phase.
What are you charging?
Samael's unit is going to charge the line of little
goobers.
dweeby goobers at the front door. A 3.
Oh, they are not keen.
I mean, I'm in, but just.
Yeah, barely.
Oh no, it's a 4 because he gives them +1.
Okay. Slightly less shit. Ugh. I can't
cannot-
really heroically intervene into you because I've
No.
blocked myself off.
I'm going to fight you now.
Go on, kill my
So I'm
goobers.
going to pile in. So he's going to go to there. He's going to go to that. So I'll do the Outriders first.
Yeah.
And they get a mighty, whopping 4 attacks each.
Oh my god. I don't need to roll any dice for this, actually.
Hitting on 3s.
If you get them, you get them.
I mean-
oh, buddy. You got to try a bit harder.
No, they do. They really do.
This is literally the easiest thing to kill in the game.
Yeah. 3s. That is 4 at -1.
What strength for you?
Strength 4.
I'm tough
but
as
then
4.
they get +1 for charging for their Outrider bite.
Oh, how many was it?
4.
Is there AP?
1.
4 are dead.
And then Samael, Master of the Raven Wing.
The Raven Wing.
Do you feel like you want to do like a heavy Samael conversion now?
Yeah.
He is pretty cool.
I thought you might.
How many attacks has he got?
He's got 6 attacks. He hits on 2s, but he's got sustained hits too.
Oh my god. That's a lot of sustain. There it is.
I've missed once, but then I get +1 on top. That's exciting, isn't it?
Sustain 2.
Yeah, because I missed once.
Maths.
Strength 6 goes to 7, so 3s.
Yep, 3s.
Don't get to-
T4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, they made Jackals T4 as well.
Did they?
Don't know why, but they did.
That is 5.
Is there AP?
-3.
They are very, very dead.
Damage 3.
And
on
I'm
the
now going
charge.
to do the funny strat.
The funny strat.
Yes.
Half funny.
You're about to see 10 blood letters appear out of nowhere. So I've got to leave the last one there.
Why?
Hang on, because I do this before you do your thing.
Oh.
So you leave the last guy alive, spending a CP,
Roger.
so that I can now...
This stratagem is mad powerful.
This
can
is the first
just-
CP of the game being spent.
Yes. And it's the best strat.
Excite.
And then, basically, these goremongers get to live out their dream of turning into bloodletters.
It's very narrative, isn't it?
I'm full narrative, Joe.
It's a
all
very
the time.
narrative stratagem, if not a little bit mental.
I think this is the problem when they write narrative stratagems.
So, this is what I said. I mentioned this kind of briefly earlier, but this is a little video clip that I sent to Tom from Art of War,
Yeah.
which is the competitive channel that knows what they're talking about.
Yeah.
the one that wins what tournament?
Yeah, wins majors and stuff.
Yeah.
They were talking about this particular
They wanted to.
stratagem. And I think was it John who was talking about it? Was John?
Oh, it is Jack.
Jack,
Jack's
sorry.
the worldies guy.
Oh, there are only 2 Outriders now.
Oh, okay.
That's
I will
exciting.
be more on the thing then.
Jack was talking about this stratagem, about how incredibly good it is and how much versatility it has.
Yeah.
It is exceptionally powerful. It doesn't, at first glance, it doesn't seem that powerful to the untrained eye.
No, like when the first time I read this detachment, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You can it's like a weird rapid ingress. And then I read it a couple more times, like, hang on. There is literally no restriction on where you need to put them other than the fact you need to be outside of combat.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
It's mental.
That's within 9 of whatever died. It also could be your units, could be your opponent's unit.
And
I
it
think-
could be done in your shooting phase, which means that you can
It's-
deep
yeah.
strike an inch away and then charge.
So the play that most people will be thinking of is take Forge Fiends, because they're insanely good now.
They are.
Killer units with said Forge Fiend, then spawn Bloodletters wherever the thing died +9,
Yeah.
and then charge whatever's near them. So you can just essentially like precision deep strike Bloodletters and then charge.
Yeah. In a turn where you could have potentially made them like Lance.
You can give them Lance, you can give them a Fraught Pin Bun, give them a Feel No Pain against certain attacks.
You will forgive
Give 'em
Samael
Blessings of Khorne.
for not
You don't wanna fight.
piling in. No.
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
So they're going to stay there.
But yeah, so the main reason I've done this is for one, just getting Bloodletters up the board quicker, and for two, I now just own that objective because they are 10 OC now.
Does that mean you stop him from securing as well then?
It does actually stop his secure on that objective.
So it's quite a big point swing.
Mate, if you want to score points of World Eaters, you run this detachment.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
It's weird how like disproportionately like powered the demon detachments are.
Yeah,
And
I
like-
look at this one and then look at Sinestro and I'm like, there clearly was not the same person writing these.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But it is weird.
I
yeah.
think the thing it was odd, right? And you can assume that over the course of a long period of time, staff members have changed at Lenton Road at Warhammer World. But if you think about it, there's signs that out of all of the 4 Chaos Gods, Khorne has typically been the most popular.
Yeah,
For
for
example, Khorne had the Demon King Codex previously in like 6th edition, I think it was, 7th edition. And if we think about as we joked about earlier, the combat patrol wasn't a Chaos Demons combat patrol. It
And
was all Khorne.
given how close they are to being released, right? World Eaters, Emperor's Children, Death Guard would have all been playtested at the same time. And you would have assumed that they were playtested against each other.
Yeah.
If they playtested
assuming
at all.
is dangerous.
Assuming that Games Workshop playtests anymore.
It's
Because
definitely
sometimes
something.
I feel like they're just shotgunning rules out into the ether and hoping
Definitely
for the
could be.
best.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my turn and I got
I don't know.
some points,
you
I guess.
got something. You got
get-
2 points on no prisoners.
Yeah, because I killed 2 units.
Killed one. He's not dead.
Well, oh yeah, there's a little bastard.
And small secure?
Yeah,
I
2
guess-
points on secure, 2 points on no prisoners, right?
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah,
What
I'll
was your
take it.
primary? You had to hold no man's land, right?
Yeah, you weren't on any.
Do I not get any points for holding my home?
Oh, yeah, no, you did get 4 points. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were doing Terraform, aren't we?
Yeah, you get
Yes,
4
there's
points for home.
4 for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and then Azrael's unit will obviously do terraform over here.
Yeah, I have terraformed my objective over there. And I'm on 3 objectives now, which means it's 14 primary.
14.
I don't have to do any blessing stuff. I don't have to do any blood type stuff. So can I have some secondaries, please?
You can have the Wondrous, the Popular.
Oh, I have one already, don't I?
You do have no prisoners
Got no
still.
prisoners, yep.
You can have the Wondrous, the Popular, the Fantastic, the Very World Eaters, marked for death.
Oh, don't love it. Joe, what are you marking? All the stuff.
Infiltrators.
Oh, I forgot it. Never mind.
Infiltrators.
Yeah, fair.
Infernus Marines.
Yeah,
What's his move?
14.
Fuck me. Okay.
No advance in charge or anything.
No advance to charge. And I guess Azrael's unit. No, these Deathwing Knights over here.
Yeah, fair. That's gonna be a tough one. Cool. I forgot to up down my dogs, but you know,
If you want, you can do it if you want now.
that's fine.
We keeping them?
Yeah, keeper. What were they? Is no prisoners. That's fine. Marked for death. Actually, I will. What would you mark for death? It was these guys, the Deathwing, and guys at the back, right?
Yeah.
Infiltrators. Let's bin off marked for death for CPs. They got 4 CP at the moment.
In that case, sorry,
You're
Tom.
gonna touch me.
Storm hostile
Storm
objective.
us on objective. That's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. It might be fine. We'll see.
Maybe.
Meh. If Angron can do work, it'll be good.
You have Storm hostile objective with no prisoners, sir. Okay?
Cool. It's annoying I took that one now, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I stormed it prematurely.
Yeah.
But it also got you 4 points and stopped him from scoring 2 points, so it gained you 6.
Oh
in 3
yeah,
rounds.
like it is good, but it's also annoying now. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving time.
So Movingtons, back into the wonderful world of the Chatosaurus Rexes. We can say thank you to Clive the Kiwi for the 10 New Zealand dollar reviews. Random idea to add Jane Stealer cults to the channel roster. It could be the channel army made up of channel members. We could call it the Great Hall Social Club.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this? Not a cult, greater good. Knowing my standards on painting and knowing Joe's standards on painting, a community-built Gene Stealer cult army sounds like our worst nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude to people, but there is a sliding scale on quality that sometimes goes. 1CP Overwatch.
I was trying to do it while you were talking.
Some people paint very nicely, and some people look like they've painted it with a fucking half-cut potato.
And I'm one of those people that, like, if someone's painting an army for the channel, I'd like to know the quality that we're receiving to begin with. But I also like the idea, if someone's going to paint an army, one person paints that army, and they have to be available to paint that army when we need the models painted. Because we don't want to be in a situation where, say, someone sends us 1,500 points of Gene Stealer Cult, beautifully painted, and then they go, cool, I'm not doing anymore. At which point, you've essentially got an unusable army.
Yeah.
Because any future models you get donated or no one can match that level, right? So then you end up with an army that just looks like a higgledy-piggledy of stuff.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Yes.
And you get situations, right, where some people are incredible and some people just put paint in a bag and just put models in and just go,
True.
you know.
Just fine, yeah.
I'm going to shoot Angron now.
Joe also has said, by the way, that he wants to at some point paint the Gene Stealer army.
I do want to paint the Gene Stealer
Is
Cult
it
army.
Thirsty Arrows?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So this is heavy bolters, by the way.
You're a heavy bolter.
So 6 hits.
Joe wants to really hammer it home that Angron sucks.
Yeah. He's dead. Got dead more. He received 6 mortal wounds.
And he blows up.
And he blows up. Well, he would have blown up over there.
No, I don't think so. He was like here, wasn't he?
It'd just be on the little.
It's just on Blood Crush.
And the doggy. No.
Well, the dogs were there,
Yeah,
and then I moved. It's on the Blood Crush.
Yeah.
1's on 1.
Boo.
Well, you did just kill Angron, to be fair.
I did, yeah.
Painted a bag is a valid option. All right, I'm doing it.
Yeah, the paint windmill it is an option. But the problem is, no matter how many colours you put in, it always just turns out brown. You know?
Thank you so much, anyway, Clive, for the $10. I genuinely appreciate the sentiment.
A bit annoyed now.
We've sort of tried it before, but it really triggers mine and Joe's tisms about things not matching.
Yeah.
There is a lot of tism in the
There's
studio.
only one army in the studio that's actually managed to slip past the rule of not having multiple people paint the models.
Is it Custodies?
No, it's demons. Because the demons are done by both me and Paddy, and then Lee is contributed to.
And the Corn Demons were done by Blazing Brush Studios as well.
I did that one.
But they've all been based to match each other. It's you kind of get away with demons because of the different colour variations.
They've also been painted by multiple people who paint demons very well.
Yeah.
This is true.
So, there is that as well. But thank you anyway, Clive. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bourne, for the $10. Hey, gents. As a Dark Angels player, I appreciate you always including the line, even if he isn't the best for his points compared to other Primarchs. Here's to him bashing Angry Ron in the head. Didn't need to.
Joe was a coward and has denied us that.
I killed it. I killed him with
fucking bolters.
Yeah.
And now the only way he comes back if I roll a 666 and then don't use my army rule.
That is a very rapid way of him dying, though, isn't it? Like he died very quickly.
It was
shameful.
Gone.
Yeah.
If you have mortal wounds, he just dies. He has nothing against that now. Take his wound with him.
Clive the Kiwi, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Moondon, thank you for the $10. No family and a job at the government in IT, so all my money goes straight up to fuel Games Workshop's board's yearly bonuses. And you guys for keeping me sane while I stabbed myself building this Chaos Land Raider.
I respect that.
Yeah, I respect the grind.
With a Chaos player, you've got to shed some blood.
If you've got no kids, no family, and you work for the government, which is basically just like sleeping in office, isn't it? At this point?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you can get 9,000.
Speaking of someone who works for the government, I can confirm.
Yeah, you'll get it done.
Well, the thing is that it's different because I also do this job for a living, but I also do more painting outside of work as well.
Yeah.
So this year I've painted 406 models so far.
Also, with no kids, no family, I mean, you're in prime position to get that wonderful dopamine hit of gifting 50.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. We'll also put mine, Liam's, and Tom's personal PayPals in as well.
Mine's
yes.
already exclamation mark PayPal. You should already get mine.
And we need a link
Send
so
me some
people can send us
Bitcoin.
food.
If you exclamation mark PayPal, what you do is you bypass YouTube's 30%, which is nice, and stop me waiting for a month and a half to get the money, which is good.
Pretty good.
Because YouTube pays out on the 25th of the month after. Did you know that? But thank you. Anyway, I'm joking, Moondog.
There's also a PO box that you can send like a new
this-
car to.
Yeah?
You can
There's
do
been
a
some shat turned up at the PO box, is the problem, Jake.
Some of it's all right.
It is all right. Yeah, you're right. But thank you anyway for the $10. I'm joking, obviously. You're a legend. I love you. Thank you, Demogorgon, for the $10. Great to see World Eaters running a new list.
Oh, yeah.
How's Tom enjoying the variation? Is it weird running a list without the Berserkers? And will Scarbrand suffer new model syndrome?
We've had a game before this where I hope the Scarbrand has done his new model syndrome when I handed 8 saves to Joe, and he made 8 4-up invulnerable
It was
saves.
so funny.
It's like,
I did nothing. I know, inside joke, I did like 7 wounds to him.
I think it was like 3.
Yeah, and then I was like 8 4-up invuls,
Yeah.
and then
At AP4 damage.
and then I
6.
pulled the classic. I know this random obscure thing more than you.
Yeah, I
moment.
did not know that
Tom
you
didn't-
could interrupt after your opponent interrupts.
Yeah, so there's a weird interaction in the rules where if it's your turn, you can do the interrupt strat on your opponent if they interrupt you, which means that you can use a unit that basically doesn't fight until all the non-charging. So basically, he interrupted, and I interrupted a unit of Terminators in combat with Scarbrand, who just folded him like a pretzel.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did a job, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see ever really running Berserkers in this detachment. You could
No.
definitely put...
Bloodletters are just better than Berserkers.
That's
in
the
this
thing.
detachment.
You can have 10 Bloodletters for half the price of 10 Berserkers.
Yeah.
And you can just be like, surprise,
And
Bloodletters
they're stronger
everywhere.
with a better AP and
That's
more
the
damage.
thing, isn't it? Berserkers being strength 4 really is not fun in this detachment.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
With the Berserker, with the Bloodletters and the stratagem specifically,
Yeah.
if you start them in reserve and you go past battle round 3,
They're dead.
they're dead.
Yeah.
So you have to use your strat in the first 3 battle
So
rounds.
yeah, I was trying to think about this earlier. I don't think you can do this turn 1 because I think it counts as coming out reserves. So I don't think you can like do pocket Berserkers in turn 1. So I think realistically you can only do it in round 2 and 3. Although I don't know what happens if you uppy downy Berserkers with the strat, not Berserkers, sorry, Bloodletters, and then do it again. I guess that could work if you just keep them in.
I
What
was
does
just
this say?
curious there because that was my second part of that question was can you then do it turn 1? Because it ignores the restriction for how close you can add
Yeah,
to the
it does.
units.
It's not particularly specific. I think it might need an FAQ because, to be fair, it basically says any phase, 1 Bloodletters unit, set up anywhere on the battlefield, wholly within 9 of the destroyed model, not within engagement range, and you can only do it once per battle round. So it doesn't.
Because once the
say-
battle round would they thought about this, you can only do it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But then if you live by the normal reserves restrictions, you can actually only really do it 2 battle rounds.
Yeah, because I would read it as coming out of reserves.
Yeah.
So I don't see how you do it turn 1. I think you can do it turn 4 or 5 if you use the murder call uppy downy strat on them.
Oh, that's a great combination.
Yeah. It's still good, but I think if I was going to be like super try hard in this detachment, I'd probably take 2 units of Bloodletters so you can do it for like round 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And after that, you probably won't have any left or you won't need it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I do think it needs a bit of clarification just to really specify what's going on.
Also, Moondon unfortunately listens to me,
Oh.
mostly. And gifted
Mostly.
20 members.
Oh!
Thank you.
20.
I hope that for your birthday,
Oh.
you are gifted the present of like a petting experience at the zoo where it's not just one animal, you can feed and pet all the animals at will.
At will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just go
You
in.
stare at will.
Yeah. You could just go in, stroke some giraffe legs because they're quite tall.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
Go in.
Rubber lion's tongue.
Yeah.
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 That's what everyone wants.
Just pocket a penguin.
Do you know that happened once?
Really?
Yeah. I think it was at Marwell Zoo.
Really?
So a kid put a penguin in their backpack.
Nice.
And they only found out when they got home.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Why would you tell anyone?
Well, I think the parents were like, what's that noise coming out of our child's room?
Yeah. Why
And
did it
then-
make any noise at all? Like, surely it would make some kind of squawking noise.
I
in a
think
car.
penguins do make noise. They're not
Yeah.
a silent animal.
Those are the kind of parents that just don't listen to their children.
Yeah.
Or their child just makes
I mean, the
weird
fact that
fucking
they got
noises.
it in the car all the way home is already quite impressive, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a kid that the parents are sick of listening to.
Yeah.
I was just in the back of the car squawking
Oh,
again.
Timmy's on it again.
Yeah.
Right, I believe I've finished moving.
Are you going to charge now?
No, Angron's gonna. Not Angron, Angron's dead.
Yeah,
Sad.
he died.
Scarbrand's gonna shout at you.
A peasant's death.
That was for the lion earlier, wasn't it?
The lion earlier got charged by the new slaughterbound guy who just went.
The slaughterbound guy just pushed him on the floor and kicked him.
Yeah.
But it was just a bad roll from you, to be fair. Like,
awful.
I wouldn't blame the lion too much. The Scarbrand has a new-ish range attack, which is 2d6, strength 8, AP 1, damage 1.
Wow.
Pretty good.
It's quite good, actually.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a demon shouting at you. 8.
Oh. Corn wants it. Scaredy farts.
Your toughness 5.
Yeah.
So this is 3s. 7, please. AP 1, damage 1 on your bikes. On your bike.
4s.
Oh. It's not great.
He kills none. Because I got
4 wounds.
I got it wrong earlier. I think Outriders have got 4 wounds.
I don't think it would have mattered, to be fair.
No, because your damage 2 and 3 all the way everywhere. But
Pretty
you have
much.
done.
I'd say that. That was good. That is shooting. Charging time. The big one is Blood Crashers getting through this building, which is going to be... It would be a 5, but they have an icon which gives them +1 to charge. So we've got 4-inch charge with the big Blood Crusher units going into the Blade Guard with Azrael. That's an 8 because +1.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Charge phase. Anything.
Thank you for all the gifters as well so far, people. We are officially 45 away from catching up on the whole daily target.
Ooh.
Which is amazing. Thank you, people. You're incredible human beings. I've started a poll, Joe.
Yeah.
Which is best? Full fat Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, or Cherry Coke? What I've had to do as well on the poll is every Coke is Coke-Cola because I know what their childish humour is like.
Yeah.
So I've had to write it all properly.
Yeah.
Good old Bolivia Martin Power.
Yeah. You don't want that other guy.
Which is your favourite there? Plain full fat, Diet, Zero,
Coke
Cherry.
Zero now, I think.
Yeah, I'd say Coke Zero personally.
I used to drink loads and I used to only do.
You used to what?
I used to only snort. I used to only drink Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Right, and then until Coke Zero came out. I feel like I can't drink normal Coke, like full fat Coke anymore.
I can.
It does
It gives me
things to me.
vicious hiccups.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can, but you shouldn't.
I hate having hiccups because I have them. They literally like jar my spine and my soul. And it makes me really fucking angry. Nothing tilts me harder in life than having hiccups.
You did say earlier your spine like cracks when you sneeze or something.
Yeah, I sneezed and my spine is cracked.
I need to roll some dice now
Charges?
because the Blood Crushers have done the blood crushing.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to, once per turn, like a glow stick, snap open my Watcher in the Dark and protect myself.
throw them in front of the Blood Crushers.
Save
So
myself.
the ability of Blood Crushers is for every model in the unit. So you roll a dice, and on a 4-up, you do D3 mortal wounds to that unit. And you don't even have to be in combat with the entire unit.
Yeah.
So here we go. How many mortal wounds are we going to have? Only 3.
Oh.
So that
3d3.
3d3. So here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 8. No, 8. Go on, what's it?
8 4-ups. Come on, my boys.
Pretty good.
4, so you kill 1 and a bit.
Ragambo asks, how did a mounted unit charge for a wall? So the Lord on Juggernaut has an ability that the unit that he joins then basically gets to move through terrain as if it's infantry, essentially.
Yeah, Lord on Jug gives whatever leader, as Liam says, go through terrain, also fight anyone that's in 3 inches of them.
So it's designed to put him with Berserkers and 8-bound to allow them to then operate with the Berserkers and 8-bound, but because this is a detachment whereby he can join Blood Crushers, he then passes that ability to that unit that he's joined, which is a little broken.
It's kind of my favourite unit at the moment, because it gets the demon stuff, and because he has the Blessings of Khorne keyword, he also gets sustained and dev wounds for the unit.
It's
Which
really good.
Might have been an oversight, to be honest, because they took the World Eater's keyword away from him, but they kept the Blessings of Khorne on.
I think it's not an oversight because the only way you can do it is with an enhancement.
Yeah.
Like if it was an oversight, they'd have just been allowed to lead Blood Crushers, which would have been mental.
That'd be so cool. That's what I wanted. This is a happy, second place option.
Yeah, of course.
Bloodletters are going to charge the gun people with an 11.
11!
11.
The big number.
11.
What CP you want, mate?
5.
Ah.
Whilst,
I wonder what will happen.
A heroic intervention is coming.
whilst he's doing that
Post-haste.
movement, Depths Walker, welcome to Jarl tier.
What are you talking about?
What Jarl talking about? He has joined the tier just before, in about 2 weeks' time, the Jarl's only giveaway will go live. It will stay live until the end of the month. If you are a Jarl tier or above, you can click on that giveaway in Discord free of charge because you're a Jarl tier or above. At which point, at the end of the month, it will pick one of you at random and you can win a combat patrol box or spearhead of your choosing.
I'm spending a command point.
Oh, heroically intervene.
Yay! This is Deathwing Terminators
I like
going
how I
7
didn't say
inches.
what you need. Heroically intervening. Scarbrand wheel charger bikes.
He needed to see how far he was moving before he told you which unit it was.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I rolled a 4. Luckily, I'm basically inside you already.
That's hot.
Yeah, pretty hot. Pretty hot.
I love a heroic
yours.
intervention.
Ooh. You do. I can't remember the last time I played a game where you didn't use it. Unless there was
No,
a
you
I
got-
think
you
it's
got
you get-
rhinos.
What?
Yeah.
You got rhinos.
Well,
We
you did
discovered
discover
that the-
you can do on Forge Fiends
Yeah,
now.
they're a walker.
It's not
they have
more
legs.
fiends and walkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortar Fiends you can do it.
That's a bit.
They've got legs, haven't they?
I think
Well,
anything
yeah.
with legs can do it, right? I guess Lord of Skulls can't do it.
No, he's got wheels.
Yeah, those are different to legs.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking can't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. I knew it was coming.
Oh, I dropped a dice. I'm gonna start hitting you, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna start with the Blood Crushers and friends.
So I'm going to go re-roll ones to save against the Blood Crushers.
Coward.
I'm then also going to spend a command point called Fiery Fire Shield to make you -1 to hit me.
Is that really the name?
It's called Fiery Shield.
Fire Shield. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not called Fire Shield. Fiery.
Fiery Shield.
Fiery.
Okay.
Fiery.
And what was I was concentrating on the name. What does it do?
It makes you -1 to hit me.
Oh, okay, cool.
If I was in the pyromancy discipline,
Can I do anything cool here?
it makes all of his weapons hazardous. But in this
Yeah.
situation, I'm not in that one.
No, I don't need to do anything. Cool. Blood Crushers now hitting on 4s with sustained
Hang on.
hits.
You're AP1, aren't you?
2.
Oh.
Chap does
Mostly.
have a good question, Jay. Why didn't you hear it continue with the line? He's got fights first and just clap all the blood letters.
Because he couldn't go far enough to get there, basically.
so
Because
you
of
did
where
wait
the
till you rolled?
basically he was blocked, so the Terminator unit was
yeah.
already blocking him in
Oh,
from
okay.
going over there. Otherwise, I would have.
Joe was cock blocked by his Terminator.
yeah,
yeah.
okay, cool. I thought it was a reasonable question.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty tight.
Miss with these.
Sustained?
1, 2, 3, 4. All in.
Giving them sustained hits is cray.
Bloody Death Wounds as well.
Yeah.
And you've already used your magic for Inner Pain.
I have, yeah. I need you to roll very bad.
I'll give it a go. They're only strength 5, the normal blood.
Yeah, but you
the
are
Hell
damaged
Blades.
too, though, aren't you?
I am damaged too, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're 3 wounds, what could go wrong? See, literally no 6s, and a lot of 1s and 2s.
There is a god.
That is 4 AP2 damage to you.
4s, re-rolling 1s. I've rolled 2 1s and 2 4 pluses. It's a good start. You have killed 1.
Love it. And then there are 28 bladed horn attacks. Wait, no, 6 times 24.
Go on, nose him.
I'm gonna try.
Give me a full nose job.
Oh, so many dice. Well, they're not as many as 20 berserkers.
I do like them, though. I think they're... If you're charging something that doesn't have a mortal wound protection...
Oh yeah,
I think
I
they're
rolled
very
like slightly under average probably for like number of mortal wounds and shit, but I think they're really good still.
I think
They're also real tough.
they're lovely.
Terrible roll there though, because they still must want to hit. So
Yeah.
These, oh, they hit on 5s. Oh no,
Oh, what?
because they hit on 4s normally. You've ruined everything. Why would you do this to me? I've already had Paddy.
This is because you killed the lion earlier. And I got
fair,
upset.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I overreacted.
I should have brought those Forge Fiends.
Yeah. Thank God. They're mental.
They're a little bit of a problem at the moment, not gonna lie. So I've hit you this many times. I do
I think if you put Forge Fiends up by like 30 points, you're still going to take them.
probably. You don't take. Yeah, I think
I don't.
they
until
should go up
get
in
to,
points.
like,
I'm not really sure how much.
unless they get to what 190, 200, they start to get. I don't. You think you take them?
I don't think they should be 190. So this is 1 dev wound and 6 at AP 1 damage 1.
6. So 4s. You do 2 wounds. You're damage 1, aren't you?
Yeah, these are
And
1.
and 1 mortal wound.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
kill 1 whole blade guard.
And then a Lord and Juggernaut for 7 attacks. Hit on 2, 3s because of your roll. Oh, this has been a horrible roll so far.
Good.
Strength 7. So 3s and dev wounds. Not very good. 1 save when you're in run, and then 2 dev wounds. So 2 lots of 2.
2 lots of 2 kills another one. Another one.
He also has a horse, which will hit you once. Well, actually does it. It will hit you once. His horse is more skillful
yeah.
than the others. This is Lance as well, so 2s. Oh, just 2 damage dev wounds.
Oh.
So yeah.
Done?
That one is done. Would you
Expecto
like to
interruptus.
interrupt?
Too sleepy.
We're down to 1 now.
I know.
You're blowing them away, aren't you?
Yeah.
You love a
I'm
good blow.
interrupting with the Sperminators.
Got you on 4 still, Tom. Is that right?
I think I'm on 3 now.
I'll take
Did
it.
I spend 1? I think I redrew a card,
Yeah.
and then because I spent 1 on pocket bloodletters, and then I spent 1 on redraw a card. I think I'm on 3.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Yeah, so these are the 4 Deathwing Knights into the Bloodletters.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Why are you rerolling 1s?
Because I'm in a Librarian's unit.
Oh.
1, 2,
Oh yeah,
3,
of course.
6s.
Detachment.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
My literal detachment roll.
Don't get those around here.
I just threw a dice
I'll
on
be
it.
honest with you, I think the Librarius attachment is probably better in Black Templars.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. With Grimalda's re-rolling, you know,
3s to wound, re-rolling the 1s.
it's that kind of day.
When I get tired, I get childish.
You must
And
be
when I'm
tired
not
a lot.
tired,
Oh,
I'm
that one's-
childish.
Yeah. That's
So-
my secret. I'm always tired.
5, 10, 11
Oh.
invulnerable saves on
Same
them.
as a chance.
I've still got 2 more models to go.
You're saying there's a chance.
There is still a chance.
all
yes.
5s. Oh, that was a well. There's
Four.
some 6s, but like they're
So
still
3 are
mostly
alive.
dead. Just kill 3 more.
The flail man, he shall flail around like I do in bed with my night terrors. Right, 6 hits.
That's not where I thought he was going.
No.
3s! So 4 invulnerable saves and 2 devastating wounds.
So 2 will just die. I've got to make 4 out
Oh
of
no,
4.
1 dies because 2 damage. So 4 invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
And then 1 dies from 2 dev wounds.
Yeah. They're dead.
Splat.
Goodbye, demons.
Hilariously. Oh no, it's the same background.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I get no, don't do that.
Oh, you've killed them. We're back.
That's this. I didn't hear no bell.
And
This is my favourite. I love how world he is. Went from having literally like no bullshit strats to like absolute maximum bullshit. in every
maximum shenanigans.
Because like you've not even done the gore track one where you can just pop in and out of transports randomly. That Scarbrand will hopefully kill at least 1 model now.
What is the AP?
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm going to do the massive attacks because you are 4 wounds and
6 damage.
Yeah, it's 6 damage, and it's AP4, so it would hopefully just kill 3. Is there anything, I don't think there's any way of like buffing demons outside of using Blood Tithe.
No.
'Cause I think that's like their strats quote.
They're jazz.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to try beat you up. I rolled 2 1s, so those are out. Just 7. These will be 2s because I'm strength many.
Yeah. Many men.
And the first 3 will just
3 1s, please.
1-1.
1-1.
So there's 1-1. These 3 kill your bikes, because I assume you don't have an inbound on them.
No.
And then 3 on the main man.
3 4-ups.
Can he do it? How many wins he got?
7.
Oh, okay.
So I need to pass.
You get 2.
I get 2. I get 2 passes.
Yeah.
I failed one
Oh
of them.
no, it's the worst option.
Oh, Samael takes 18 damage.
Scarbrand's quite good.
When he hits.
Yes, and as long as you don't have a 4-up in.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that makes up because like Samuel had a very good game this morning.
He had a lovely time this morning. He
had
survived the whole thing, I think.
He wandered around murdering people.
And then I will spend a CP.
Yeah.
Because I have killed a character.
Yeah.
I will spend a CP on a worthy skull.
Yeah.
Samael is a worthy skull.
Yeah.
I will gain D3 blood tithe.
Nice.
1, good,
Nice.
better than none. And then if I did have any, I could spend it.
Yeah.
Although I did just kill 2 units, so that's 2 more potentially. I'm on 3 now.
Nice. I still get to fight with Azrael and the
Yeah,
Blade
of course,
Guard.
mate, of course. How many you got left now?
So I've got 2 Blade Guard, a Lieutenant, and Samuel.
Yeah, not bad.
So the 2 Blade Guard hitting on 3s. I don't get to do any reroll stuff.
No, because you've done that.
Yeah, I have sustained and lethal, which is
Quite
exciting.
the combo.
Yeah. And then I completely forgot the lethal and the fallback and charge from the Lieutenant last game, which is lovely.
It's literally what he does.
5s to wound because I'm a mere strength 5.
Oof.
So 1 at -2 damage 2.
5-up in one on these guys. All good.
And then the Lieutenant with his 5 attacks. He's hitting on 2s with no rerolls, no 6s.
Sad.
He's also wounding on 5s. A slightly better job. 2.
2 5-ups. Goes through.
2 damage each.
One guy who's on 1 wound will die. And then we'll put 2 damage on the guy at the back.
And then Azrael, King Dingaling, is going to fight you now.
What damage is Azrael?
Oh, I did do the lethal, but it's fine. So that's a lethal and a sustained.
Yeah.
He is, I believe, he is strength 8. I could be lying.
If it's more than 7, that would be good for you.
He's strength 6.
He's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5s. So you got
2.
1 save and then 2 devastating wounds.
Are these 2 damage?
2 damage each, yeah.
So there's a save. Nope. So he takes it.
And then
Takes
one
him
guy
off the
takes
board.
2.
And then, yeah, a guy's down to 2 somewhere. Say
A
that.
valiant effort.
Pretty good, pretty good. What is your OC of these people?
Blade. So 1, 1, and 1 and 1.
Okay, I did take it off you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Boo.
That'll do.
He's killing me.
I think that's all the fighting, isn't it?
It is.
Didn't clean it there, so I have to roll anything for that. Already rolled the stuff for there. They got annihilated. I think that's all the admin stuff.
So, chat saying the order of operations is you would have rolled for the units for blood ties.
Yeah.
You would have then done the D3 to get you 3.
Yeah.
You could have then spent it for Lance if you wanted to.
I mean, I might as well.
But it's but Joe's turn next, though, right? So it's largely irrelevant.
Yeah, Lance is pointless because I'm charging you.
But I want that one anyway. So I
Yeah.
might as well
So-
just use
but
it
you
now.
could just spend it.
Yeah.
You've got it.
Yeah, let's just bank it. We've got Lance for all Blood Legion units now.
So is that stackable? Does that just go on forever now?
Dash is there forever. But you got to save up again if you want to get the next one. So it's like...
Still good though, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's really good, but like I think you're only really ever going for the Lance one and the 4-up one.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever bothering with the top one. You might do the first one if you're against a psychic army.
Yeah.
Just 'cause it's kind of funny if you've got 5 Finna Penny against all their attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Grey Knights or Thousand Suns.
Oh yeah, Grey Knights, Thousand Suns, you're just going to win, probably. When Magnus rolls off, you're like, nope.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You done, Tom?
Yeah, done, mate.
Big score, big score.
Killed 2 units and stormed this objective.
Which is 4 or 5?
4 for killing 2 units,
Yeah.
and then 4 for storming, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's 4 for storming, isn't it?
Let's say 4.
At the end of battle round 4, chat, Tom has just doubled Joe's points total. It's 11 points.
Battle
to Dark
round
Angels.
4?
Two.
Battle round 2. I know what you mean. Shut up. He's doubled Joe's points total. Joe's on 11. Tom's on 22.
Yes.
Dark Angels turn 3.
Before any of that, I need to roll 8 dice.
I get 4 points. I hold my home objective.
Ooh!
Did you successfully terraform?
No. Because I hold that objective.
He holds the objective, but I finished the action. But
No. Shit. You can't finish it up holding though.
Yeah.
That's the problem there. Should we see if Angron comes back? Oh, so close.
you can't re-roll them because he's not on the table.
That'd be funny if you could, though,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? I can't. I have no jack. Well, I have jackals, but they'd have to kill a unit to get a reroll, which seems mental.
Is that what their rule is now?
Yeah.
That shit.
It's so bad. It doesn't exist anymore as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
However, I will take the double 6 and what have I got? Double 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4, 5. Double 3 can be fight on death on a 4-up, which I think that sounds good to me. Take that. And then double 6 is any of them. Do I want sustained or do I want dev wounds? I'll take sustained hits, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go fight on death on a 4-up and sustained hits. There you go.
I'm going to continue my tirade of re-rolling ones.
No!
Yeah.
Joe, would the lion like to pick a different thing?
Have you got dev wounds this turn?
Not on this.
Only on these guys when they charge?
When they touch at you. And that's the only dev wounds now, I think. Maybe I should take dev wounds. I might take it just so that you have to take that.
Yeah, because
otherwise,
because
one of them is the strat thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the
yeah.
strat
No, I
thing's
don't
not-
want that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to do dev wounds because the lion has a really annoying ability to
Yeah.
make me spend CP and then not get anything.
I'm going to oath this big unit of piggy wiggies. Long may they pig.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And you've killed 4 out of the blade guard, but it started at 8, so I don't need the battle shock.
Yeah.
It's the movement phase for me. Oh, secondaries, please.
What would be your worst idea for secondaries?
Sabotage, surely.
Marked for death.
Okay. What else?
Bring it down.
Okay.
Bring it down, okay.
You
That's what I
have
want.
Oh, right.
storm hostile objectives
That's all right.
and cleanse.
That's less all right.
Do I have to hold the objective I start the cleanse on?
You can start cleaning before you hold it, but you have to obviously hold it at the end of the turn
All
to
right,
get
that's
cleansed.
fine.
So you can, like, if you want to put a guy in here and say I'm cleaning, and then take it off, you would get it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't because... yeah.
Well, like if someone else ran along and did it.
All right, then. Cool. We'll do some moving. These guys are just falling out of combat.
Chat's busy tonight, Joe. So, we thank Depth Walker for becoming a Yard here. Joe GPT hopes. He says, Joe, I hope you spend hours cooking the perfect roast, only for a squirrel to break in, take one bite, and leave a tiny Yelp review carved into your wall.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I heard something about a squirrel.
Squirrel. Thank you for that, Joe GPT hopes. Have you seen what's been going on in the Thanes?
Yeah.
They have been essentially replacing you with ChatGPT for hope,
Actually.
even though AI is...
AI is theft.
AI is theft, everyone. Don't use it, especially on Instagram.
It's theft of my mind and
And body.
Yeah.
the mind of many...
One of the Thanes did, in fact, essentially gently train ChatGPT to be
see.
Joe. It was beautiful.
To be
Tom.
Joe?
Yeah. So he was feeding it information about what a Joe Hope is, and it was watching his descriptions of what a Joe Hope is was arguably better than what was coming out of the engine.
Jesus Christ.
And it got to a point where he trained it to do a Joe Hope, and then told it to remember what that meant. It's great.
I like that.
Farmer George, thank you for the $5. Joe strikes me as the kind of guy that would like the Big Les show.
The Big Les show.
What's the Big Les show?
I
I've
feel
heard
like
of
we
it.
need
I've not seen
context
it.
because
It is like a-
it sounds like a category on the hub.
It's
you know?
not that.
It does, yeah.
I think
Thank you.
I've seen it before, but I can't rember.
on the hub.
I've definitely seen it on the hub.
Thank you, anyway, Farmer George, for the 5. Thank you, Mo Lester, for the 2.
Oh, we really attract a certain crowd, don't we?
He has said depends on the type of snakes. I think this is when we're talking about going to America Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Mordy Hammer, thank you for the 1 gifted. Bitter Pluto, thank you for the yellow one. Grandpa started taking Viagra recently. Nobody's taking it harder than Grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Nice.
How many CP have I got?
3.
3?
I got 3 as well.
Joe, we then had $10 from Clive the Kiwi.
Yeah.
Who said goals for the goals god, hope for the hope throne, because that put us over the target.
Oh.
For a mass chat hope for the 450 people currently watching.
Fuck me. I've not been thinking about it, if I'm honest.
I'm
Shocker.
not surprised.
I hope that collectively you all win a free evening at Centre Park Spa, and which comes with a free dinner and a glass of champagne. But whilst you're there, Liam Neeson is
I was worried it was me for a second.
is there fully in character from the film Taken.
I'm not sure if that's the character I'd pick for him.
No?
No,
No?
because he seems quite aggressive in that film.
Yeah, but he's only going to mess you up if you kidnapped his daughter.
Well, yeah,
If you kidnap his daughter?
not recently.
No?
Okay.
Yeah. And Holly Valance gives you foot rubs.
Oh, what happened to Holly Valance?
She starred in Taken, and then she was never seen again.
As you-
It was like a reverse. It was like a reverse Taken.
Is that who she is?
So Holly Valance
I don't know who she
plays herself as a super. At the start of the film,
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is a bodyguard for a famous singer person, which is Holly Valance
Right.
in the film. She was also in.
Your mum.
She was no. Was it Dead or Alive or Taken? Not Tekken. There was a. I can't remember-
You just said Taken.
Not Taken. There's a film. It was one of the fighting games
Yeah.
that wasn't Mortal Kombat. I think it was Tekken. Or Dead or Alive.
I don't know.
I think it was Dead or Alive. She was in that film.
Dead or Alive as a game was the really bouncy one, wasn't it?
It had impressive jiggle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, I was so tired right now.
There was a lot of graphical work when you did
Yeah,
that
and then
one.
after Dead or Alive
Like
came
Marvel
out,
Rivals.
which is like a real eclectic choice of bad people to fight, because it was basically women in bikinis and Master Chief.
Pretty cool.
And
more
then
do
there
you
was
want?
like a beach volleyball game they made afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah, that was popular.
Chat said it was Dead or Alive.
Banging film, in the sense that it was terrible, but a great watch.
Like Mortal Kombat.
I'm going to use a stratagem to show off to the people.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Assail.
It's called what?
Assail.
Assail.
SSSAI.
SSS. Don't say that in front of fucking Bob, for Christ's sake.
In your
Come
shooting
straight
phase,
through the door.
one Adeptus Astartes Psyker unit from your army that is eligible to shoot. Select one enemy unit within 18 inches and visible to one or more Psyker models in your unit, excluding units with the lone operative ability. Roll 6 dice, adding 1 to the result if the telekinesis
I remember what this
discipline
is.
is active for your army. For each 4+, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
Translation, this is
18-inch
grenades.
grenade.
This is grenades, which is why Joe's using it.
So we'll do it for there, we'll do it on them.
You are a coward.
Is telekinesis active?
did you-
No, it's not.
Ah!
So it's on a 4+, not a 3+.
Thank God.
No, currently divination is active because that's the best one. 4s. Enjoy 3 mortal wounds on your Piggly Wigglies.
I didn't really enjoy that, I'll be honest.
No?
No.
You're going to enjoy this less. 1 CP grenades.
You are a word I don't want to say yet.
Sexy beast.
Absolute, yeah.
Grenades. Ooh, 4
spamming mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds.
Such a cock.
This is a great detachment.
I
don't
really
know what
should
you're
have
worried about.
taken the fucking feel no pain against mortal wounds when I had the option.
You should have done.
But I thought, no, Joe might be cool today and play strats that aren't just mortal wounds.
I did play a strat. It
What?
was mortal.
It was mortal
Yeah.
wounds,
It's the
though, that's
opposite
my
of feel no
point.
pain, though, isn't it? You know, it's
Yeah,
the
because you
opposite-
can't have a feel no pain in this one.
That's true. I'm going to shoot them now with Stern Guard.
Cool.
What do they do, Joe? On 6s?
Mate, why did I not take the mortal wound thing?
Because you're like, screw the lion. 1,
That had no relation to that. That was a different thing.
5, 6, 7, 8. I don't get it on 5s though. Which is sad. Very, very sad.
I know, because I'm not a monster or a vehicle.
I don't get sustained hits though,
Why not?
because I'm not in the right discipline.
Just a bird. Fives?
Yeah, strike 4.
Yeah, fives, mate.
5s.
Here we go. Oh, that's quite a few. Few Debbies.
Cheeky little devies. Cheeky little bastards. Hang on. Bear with.
I'm bearing.
That is 6 saves at -1.
So 4s on them, because we now have a 3-up save.
Oh.
But a 5-pin I'd say is worse. So 1, 2, 3, 4
+5
is 9.
is 9.
And then just 1 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a guy on
Do
3
some
wounds
maths.
currently.
Take 3 off him, so I got 6 left. Take 4 off him. So that's 7. Put 2 on this guy, he's on 5.
I heard he likes heavy bolters. I love heavy bolters.
Yeah.
Oh,
God, I'm really feeling the urge to spawn some bloodletters.
yeah. I'm really feeling the urge to spit in your face, Joe, as I was coming. So 3 hits, no explodes. That's sad. 5s to wound because I'm strength 5. No devs though.
I'm happy with that.
So that's 2 at -1.
He's got a 3-up save now, which is worse than what it was. 4s. He's okay.
Oh. And then the librarian.
The Librarion.
He is going to do devastating wounds attack. D6 shots. Ooh, 5. I'm hitting you, sir, on 3s because he's a librarian. That means that he's somehow a massive dweeb sometimes.
He is.
You took that personally, only 3 hits. It is strength 6. So 4. Is he toughness 7?
The unit was toughness 7 when you were shooting them.
Oh.
But he is toughness 6 for reference.
So 5. So I reroll that one because I get to reroll. So that's 2 saves at -2.
Pass both.
And then he takes D3 mortal wounds.
Oh no. 1.
What?
I'm down to 4 on him.
Does my librarian's head explode?
Please die. Ah! Can they fall back and charge?
Yes.
Right. I probably won't spawn bloodletters directly in front of them then.
You can do.
I mean, I could. It would be funny.
Yeah.
But maybe not ideal for me.
This librarian's going to shoot mind bullets at
Scarbrand.
Scarbrand.
Rude.
Flying through the
I
sky.
really should have taken the feel no pain.
You really should have.
I don't know what I was thinking.
He's going to also do the D6 mortal wound shots at you for 3. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, so 2 hits. Strength 6, so 5s, re-rolling nothing. So nothing. Does his head explode? He takes 3. He's down to 2.
He lost his head.
The other guy's not going to risk it because he was like,
He's like, oh.
He's like, calm down, calm your tits. Charge phase. These guys here are going to charge him.
Fair enough.
When I say him,
you failed.
I'm going to re-roll it. I say the Juggalo.
The Juglord.
The Juggernaut. As we always going to re-roll
on
the
the
charge
Juggernaut.
onto the Juggernaut.
7. Much better. I really want him to die now.
Yeah, so you can be like,
Yeah, literally that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hate it.
I love it. It's so
The lion is charging Scarbrand. It's the
it's
fight
the cool
you
fight.
wanted, but different.
5.
He will also get backed up by a unit of
Oh, you
Terminators.
coward.
That's a 10.
That would be in. Do...
You have the time.
No, I'm not heroically intervening.
You're gonna do it?
I need CP for funny shenanigans.
You're a coward.
No.
That's how you win games. You just maliciously call your opponent a coward.
That is how you beat
Until
me.
they cry.
RTT play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other unit is also coming in. It's a party.
Jesus
and
Christ,
Scarbrand
calm down.
is invited.
I hope you better one-shot him, mate, because otherwise you're going to have a lovely little interrupt.
It's his party, and he can cry if he wants to.
Yeah.
Right.
This is serious commitment here.
Yeah, if it goes wrong, it's bad.
It's
basically.
real bad.
It's not what we want. So what's interesting, right, is Deathwing Knights are damage 2.
Yep.
They've got 4 attacks each, and there's 4 of them.
If you don't start with the lion, you are a coward.
That is true.
Like, come on.
I can't-
Go on, Joe.
He has only got 8 attacks, though.
We're just hit and wound all the time.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Oh, what strength is he, like 14 or something?
12.
Oh, only 12.
I'm winning you on 3s?
Yeah, toughness 11.
So 8 attacks hitting Scarbrand on 2s. He has missed twice,
And he's not a librarian.
but he has got 2 lethal hits.
It's lethal, okay.
He has lethal, which is good. He stroked 12, so I'm winning you on 3s.
Did you do something hazardous, Joe?
What?
Did you do something hazardous?
Yeah.
Did you take hazardous wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get this. I get the.
No, pay
yeah,
hazardous.
I'll do it. I'm gonna. How much CP have I got?
You have 1, I think, now.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I had
what?
3.
You spent grenade in the other grenade. And 2 grenades.
Just do it, Joe. Just do it.
What's his in one?
4. 20 wounds.
No, I'm gonna save it.
5.
So 5 at -4.
Damage.
4 4.
Oh, here we go. 4 up and runs.
Roll like I did earlier.
Joe. Good enough.
8 damage.
So
then.
down to 12 on Big Man.
Yeah.
And then I will interrupt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, bad things will
Oh,
happen.
yeah. My feel no pains against the more
Oh, yeah.
wounds. I take 1 wound. Thank you, chat, for reminding me something that you already told me.
Mr. Demogorgon is who
Yeah.
you can thank.
Thank you. I think I should interrupt into one of these Terminator units.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's already hit me. They're the same, aren't they, essentially?
They are the same.
Like one of them took a wound or something, but that's literally the same.
Yeah.
Let's give...
It started in here?
Yeah, let's get started here. Scarbrand will hit these guys.
Yeah.
I'll do the big damage attacks, because otherwise I'm only doing 1 damage a pop. So he has 9 attacks. And that's all the things, yep. Cool, here we go. Hit on 2s. 3 1s is not the start I wanted, I'll be honest.
Not it.
2s again, because strength 16 or something insane like that. Another 2 1s. This hasn't gone well for him, I'll be
4
honest.
invulnerable saves of 4 up. He
2
does
die.
kill 2.
2 whole
He has
Terminators.
achieved more than he did last time.
Well, he already
200%
killed
more damage.
Sam and his friends,
He did,
so
yeah.
like I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And I'm down to 1 CV now.
The unit that you hurt maliciously, evilly, will fight you back now. The 2 guys with their mallets. Not mallets, fucking
the church fair.
maces, yeah. One
Go on,
sustained.
Timmy.
They have a rule with their mace.
What is it?
It is the place, London.
Are they the anti-monster vehicle ones?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
4s.
I do happen to be a monster.
I didn't roll any ones.
You rolled better than me.
Yeah.
I didn't roll
That
them.
is 6. They don't have devastating wounds, sadly, because that would be hilarious.
Thank God for
So
that.
6 at -2 damage.
4s. 6, 8 damage. I'm on 4 left now.
Then the guy with his flail.
The flaily boy.
I love
that.
it when you do your flail, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love a good flail.
I do that when I go for a wee. You can probably tell. That's 5 hits.
I can when I walk in and look at the ceiling.
Stroke 6, so 5s.
That
That's
would be
4.
3 of them.
That's 4 devastating
Well,
wounds.
he's dead.
Yes.
Dead wounds on that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You just been hit in the face by a cat and 9 tails.
Scarpans is there.
Yeah.
What can I do against this?
What can I do against such unrelenting power of a medieval witch and her cat?
Does he explode on you? No.
No.
He goes quietly.
Into the night.
Do I feel like spawning bloodletters?
I mean, you would then take the objective off
well,
me.
how many OC is Mr. Lion?
So basically, they'll just stay with you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the lion
It's got to be like 4 or 5, surely.
is 4. So I've got 10 on there.
So I would tie it. So I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to wait to see what happens with this.
Oh yeah.
Because you need to hit me.
I should go with
Hit me!
Mr. the Azrael.
Azrael. How many
I
have
do
I got?
feel like Dark Angels do
4.
feel like a bit like hero hammery smashy, don't
That's
they?
why I like them.
Yeah.
When I first started
They have
playing
good characters for sure.
I mean, I've missed twice, but I'm going to use the reroll ones because Blade Guard. A sustained and a lethal.
Oh.
He is strength 6, so now 4s.
2.
So that's he takes 2 devastating wounds.
So he's only got 2 left.
So 2 saves at -3.
Oh, that was
That's quite the
interesting.
bounce.
Bloodletters are OC2, by the way.
There is one in this.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Double, triple check, but pretty sure.
Someone just said bloodletters are OC2. So it must have been OC2 previously.
Blood letter, OC1. They were OC2 at one point. I don't know if that changed in the whole demons thing, but it's definitely the case in
I
this
think
book.
in the demon book they are OC2, but they're like a battle line unit, whereas in this
These
one
are
they're like
battle line.
a conjuration of the fevered
Technically, they're battle line,
Yeah.
but they are also cheaper in this one, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to spawn some blood letters on you. Pocket blood letters.
For your CP,
1 CP.
I like the idea that during the episode with is it the Chupacabra in South Park?
Chupacabra?
The Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, yeah.
yeah.
That when it's pregnant and it just machine guns babies all over the room, and that's what happens when the pigs die in this army.
Yeah, Lord and Juggernaut goes down and it's like it's laughing.
It just
It's
gives
like-
birth to thousands of demons.
You thought you defeated us.
He's like the weird ghost baby from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Take your wound with you. So only rule is within 9.
Within 9. There's a great football match going on, Joe, at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Inter Milan versus Barcelona.
Inter-
Second leg of the
Inter Man.
Champions League semi-final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they going into Milan?
Because they need to
Stuff
go
to
into
do.
they need to go into Milan to play the game.
Yeah.
He's got a point there. He's really got you there, Joe.
Yes. Dummy.
That is 10. Yeah,
I'm
cool.
done now.
Done. Pretty good.
I have murdered the things.
I really wish I took the field of pain against mortal wounds and psychic.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a real benefit for you.
Looking back
against
on
an
that.
army that puts out a lot of mortal wounds
Yeah.
and psychic attacks.
Hindsight's 2020 though, right?
I just saw Lance and was like, oh.
You just went blind to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lance is good on all those things that are now dead, Tom.
It would. Well, none of them would have been able to have it, but yeah. It's only worldies that get that.
Right, are we ready? Are we ready for your score, Joe?
Yeah,
Oh, go on then.
Did you cleanse anything?
No.
No, throw it in the bin.
Did you storm a hostile or anything?
I did.
How many?
One. It would
two.
have been
Two.
two. What?
Both. Oh no, sorry, that one.
Yeah,
not that
'cause-
one
no,
now
that
because
one.
I'm just
There
doing
you go.
it.
Before Tom gets his turn, you've closed the gap by 2 points.
Yeah, bin off.
Cleanse?
Cleanse, yeah.
You don't get a CP though because Azrael already gave you
Yeah,
one.
that's fine.
Love
Alright.
it. Please give me 14 primary
Fucking dirty bastard.
because I'm on 3 and I terraform 1. God, that rule's good. That's just like I'm like losing in terms of stuff that's dead, but like that is just keeping me in the points.
I think you probably take 3 units of bloodletters.
I'm probably gonna do 2, but like you definitely could do 3.
I think 3 is just such an because you could just YOLO units onto your opponent's deployment zone and be like,
Yeah. The problem is though, like you are like World Eaters units for the most part are very expensive, and especially like the whole Bloodletters and Lord on Juggernaut. That's over 300. Scarbrad's 300.
Basically, there's 2 changes they'll make to that bloodletter stratagem. It'll either become 2 CP, or they'll make bloodletters much more expensive.
Oh, I think they should make it some sort of distance restriction. Really, I don't know.
I think it's
I don't know how they
less.
do it though.
I think it's less of a problem that now you can only do it twice in a battle if we're correct on the restrictions.
If that is correct,
reserves.
I think it's probably okay-ish.
Agree. If they come back and go about no, you can do it all 5 battle rounds. That's mental. So I think if you can only do it twice,
Oh yeah. If you can do it all 5,
so
I'd be
if the
taking
unit
3.
starts in reserve from the start of the game, I think it can only go turns 2 and 3, because because any units held in reserves from the start of the game after turn 3 just die. So you have to bring them in and then put them back into reserve with a CP.
Yeah.
So then that stratagem is costing you 2 CP turns 4 and 5.
Yeah, for sure.
So it kind of levels out. I
yeah,
think, at that
interesting,
point.
isn't it? Although I don't feel like you're going to have much of them left after because they die so
Well, that's
fast.
but
They
they're
do die
you
really
said they're
quick.
90 points.
They are 90 points for 10 at the moment.
Take 30. I think you take because they're a battle line unit as well. So for great secondaries, they deep strike
Joe, I
all
need-
4 units.
Joe, I need 450 points for Forge Fiends.
For Trip Forge Fiends, you do need.
I
Forge
think you take
Fiends.
2 Forge Fiends.
No, you take 3. You take 2, you start 2 on the board, 1 reserves.
Yeah.
Then the 1 comes on, basically kills anything. The other 2 just make it so your opponent can't
So
like
3 Forge
move around.
Fiends, 3 units. Of
My list,
My
like
bad.
if I was gonna run it, the Scarbrand definitely, Juggernaut and Friends definitely, the Slaughterbound dude with the damage enhancement, another Slaughterbound dude with the enhancement that gives a 6-inch aura of blessings to demons, so they get
Yeah.
like sustained hits and dev wounds then as well.
I like it.
And then like couple units of Bloodletters, couple units of Flesh Hounds, couple units of 8-bound.
Draft says
Jackals.
if you start a unit of bloodletters on the board, turn 1 spec CP, put it in reserve, you can just hold it all game then,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, to be
which
fair.
is quite nice.
I
It
think-
depends on the wording, because sometimes they say it has to come down the next turn.
Just says put it in strategic reserves.
Yeah. So yeah.
There you go. You could definitely.
Although the rules for
What?
no, it's fine, Karen.
I think you could definitely do 3 units if you want to, but I don't think it's potentially necessary.
I just
Also,
think,
completely off topic, just because I want to say this out loud. Bob O'Hara, after I talked about the game, said, "Is that soccer? No, it's football. It's the sport where you use your fucking feet. So it's football."
Triggering
although if you
Liam.
say soccer, you have to go hardly know her afterwards.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
My turn, I think.
Yeah.
May I have some secondaries, please?
You can have defend stronghold and
yeah.
established locus.
I keep forgetting to pick the dogs up.
You pick them up now.
I'm gonna do it. It's just because I literally
you've said that
forgotten
both
every
turns
round.
now.
And then I'm
keeping
gonna
these,
put
Tom?
them in Uranus. Yeah. Keep those.
Put it in his anus.
I don't get that offer as many times as you think.
What, dogs in your anus?
Yeah.
To be honest, Joe, I didn't think you'd get that often, really.
What eels
More
up
than
inside
you
you?
think, but not as much as I hope. You know?
Always disappointed, eh?
Yeah.
Right, beautiful. Are you getting into your movement phase, Mr.
Yes.
Tom? Wonderful. I can go back into chat then. Bitter Pluto, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Bitter Pluto. I hope that you have a party at your house and everyone that comes brings loads of drinks with them. So like wine, beer, like cider, like Cokes and cans of stuff. Well, when they bring way too much and they just all leave it in your house. So you just end up with like months worth of different like types of drinks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the bonuses when we do a tuck shop is afterwards we've got loads left over.
All the chocolate's gone really quickly this time.
Yeah.
It lasted much less time.
There wasn't a lot left. I didn't buy as much chocolate as I did last time.
Well, next time, buy more.
No, I don't know, Joe, because if I buy more and I have more left over, that means I've probably ended up costing me money than making money.
That's
So
true.
thank you for the 5 gifted. Live Panda, thank you for the $5. So Korn gets explosive bloodletter syndrome, but Emperor's children aren't allowed predators in 10-man Terminator squads. Please don't trigger Joe on this now.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I don't see a problem.
No?
No.
Joe did really... He got sort of seen off with Emperor's children, with the exception of they just have the nicest God-specific models, I think.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in this weird place now, because at home I've got a whole bunch of Emperor's children that I need to get done, which I'm very much looking forward to getting finished. But then I'm like, at the same time, I'm just a bit hyped about doing Dark Angels, you know?
I'm not upset about either of those things, so whichever you want, mate.
I think Emperor are really good. I just think they needed a couple more units.
Penalty Barcelona, Joe.
I just think, like, I think they need to make a change to the codexes that have come out, and I think Emperor's Children need it the most. Is having access to the 500 points of demons outside of the demon detachment.
That is one thing I am really annoyed about this codex. Oh my god, is the fact that like with all the codexes we've seen so far, you just can't ally in demons unless it's in one detachment.
Because it's like a weird sliding scale of allies, right?
Yeah.
So like if you're Orcs, Tau, Necrons, you get 0.
Yeah,
you get no allies.
Yeah, not even like Tyranids get Gene Stealers, do they?
No, Tyranids don't get Gene Stealers.
Except
but
one
Gene Stealers
detachment.
get Tyranids in one detachment. I think, like, and then like Imperium, if you take any Imperium army, you have the allies of agents of the Imperium and knights.
What CP you on, Joe? 1. No,
2.
wait, 2.
The good amount.
Yeah.
And Chaos Space Marines are Chaos Knights and Demons, and now the 3 god-specific armies have no allies whatsoever, which I think is really dumb in an army which has historically and always been a real mixed bag of options. What made me really sad was at the start of the Fulgrim book, they go into battle and they've got Havocs and Venom Crawlers.
Oh mate, I've been reading one of the Khan books, and they still have like destroyers and guns, and it's like, oh my god, why?
Chat are also saying, when you're saying about Dark Angels, they're still waiting for the Triple Helldrake list, Jay. Anyway, thank you, Dan, you legend. Thank you. There's a few 5 gifted to get through, Joe, by the way.
Yeah.
We're only 20 away from making double day target.
Oh, really?
Which is insane. They've done amazingly. Purple Spectre, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Purple Spectre. I don't know. I borrowed it from a shop. I might take it back. I hope that.
You're just gonna heroically intervene here, are you?
Yeah, of course I am.
Because I can't fight anything in the middle. Because you're like the lion,
Yeah. But the thing about this army, if you stop me from getting to the middle of the table, I can't score. But once I'm in the middle of the table, I'm like, mine.
Yeah,
all mine.
I genuinely think I'm just gonna have to leave you.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
It's not the first time we've heard that.
Yeah. Today. I hope that you've been eyeing up some stuff, some things you want to buy, some cool stuff, and you see it for literally like a third of the price on TikTok Shop.
Oh, nice.
We're on turn 3, aren't we?
We are on battle round 3.
do
So,
have
I
to-
do need to TikTok shop order at some point. I've run out of water.
I'm going to put some blood letters down
You bum.
somewhere, because otherwise they will die.
Thank you, Squirrel Noob, for the 5 gifted
Hang on, they're dead
memberships.
though.
I've only done 2 units. I've got 3 units.
Oh, you got 3 units.
I have, in this list, I have 3 units.
Oh.
Because there's no need for Forge Fiends.
Who?
That was thank you, Squirrel
Who?
Noob, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Who?
Squirrel Noob, you clotted twat.
Oh, he keeps talking. So nah. You
Yeah.
know?
It's almost like I've complained about people talking over each other before.
What you say?
Thank you,
did you
Squirrel
say?
Noob, for the 5 gifted memberships.
I hope that you are given by a family member or friend or partner or stranger in the street tickets. Tickles. Whoa. Sometimes you don't want that from strangers. No.
When do you want it?
Sometimes you don't want it from strangers.
In bed. No. I hope that you get given tickets to Tankfest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like Tank
For
Fest.
you and a friend.
Good Tank Fest.
You don't even have to, you're not even burdened by family or partner to go with you.
And then after what I just said about memberships, Roland Bain,
Change my mind.
thank you for 20 gifted memberships.
I hope that on eBay you pick up a 99p bid, no one else bids on it, and you win it. T-34,
What's a T-34?
Russian World War II tank.
Okay.
Like an actual one or a model?
A real one.
a real tank.
Yeah, they're rolling them out now.
Are
It's free for all.
they common on eBay?
I thought most of them weren't working anymore.
There used to be a website when I was a young man.
Oh yeah.
Called iwantOneofthose.com. And they would sell things like air zookas, which is like a handheld thing, like a big circle and a big like thing, and you could fire like big things of air. So when you
I know, yeah.
and like dartboards, but you could also buy like a MiG. You know,
That's amazing.
yeah, or like a Charlie one.
I did historically go looking for second-hand Gazelle helicopters.
Yeah,
I thought you just meant a gazelle.
No, you can buy. There's a brand of helicopter called Gazelle, single engine.
yeah.
I know how to fix
pretty
them.
cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, what do you do with it? Because you haven't got a pilot's license.
They're not expensive either.
No?
To be fair. Yeah. Well, having a pilot's license only matters when you get caught, Joe.
But true.
Yeah, there's less,
Well,
air,
yeah.
there's less air police than there is ground police.
Yeah,
So, you know.
it's harder to arrest you when you've crashed and burned up.
Yeah, when you're dead, you're not really so worried, are you?
Yeah.
No.
So we've got another, right, just so you know, Joe, because I jumped ahead to Roland Bain because it's 20 gifted, right?
Yeah.
You jumped ahead. You've got currently 1, 2, 3, 4 more hopes to think of, all right?
Oh my god.
Because there's 4 more lots of 5.
I won't think of them. I'll just do it on the spot. Like,
Okay, cool. I was just giving you the heads up, but you know, you do you.
Do you ever think ahead about like anything?
No, it often gets me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I had established locus, didn't I?
You do have established locus, so
Right.
yes.
Done that with some doggos at the back. I think I'm done moving.
Yeah.
Going to do a bit of charging.
So who's realistically? Is it just those guys
And
the
blood letters,
the
yeah.
bloody bloods? Yeah.
So they will be charging this unit
Yeah.
with an 8. That'll do. And then something tells me you're going
I tell
to...
you, I do like this Liberia's conclave, but the problem is I like it a lot. But the problem is like one of the options is an auto take, and the rest are a bit meh.
Yeah.
Is the other one's like against shooting or something?
So
isn't
one's
it?
like you're -1 to your strength when you shoot at me, which is actually can be quite good. Like if you've got like strength 4 guns, it means you're winning me on 5s kind of situation. +2 move is actually quite useful early game to like run up the board. If you're in 12 inches, improve the AP by 1 is not great. Unless you've got like a 10-man unit of Terminators that can deep strike. Like right in front of someone's really good.
Right, very quickly, because I don't. What we sometimes do when we look at the fact we're about round 3 already and we've got an hour to go, is we go, oh, we've got time for a chat, and then when it's 11:30, we're finishing about round 4. But are rules important for you to enjoy a faction? And when I
No.
say important,
No.
I don't mean they have to be very good, easy to win. Because I think everyone wants at least their army to be able to function and be okay. So no one wants no one wants Codex Admech when it was released.
No.
But do you think you need them to be better than just middle of the road for you to enjoy a faction. Because I'm looking at, the reason why I asked this, because I said this on last night's hobby stream, I'm looking at wolves and I'm thinking to myself, I don't fucking care about rules. I don't care.
Yeah.
They're so gorgeous that I want to main these. And if I sit on the bottom table with no wins and 5 losses at a tournament, I don't give a shit.
I think what's important is the mentality of it. So if you go, you have to be realistic with yourself to start off with. But if you're going to a tournament and you go, I don't care if I win, I just want to play 3, 5, 6 games of Warhammer and just have fun, you can take whatever the hell you want. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, you don't want to take, like I said, you don't want to take just an awful army and just lose all the time. But like, when I take tyranids to a tournament, I know I'm not going to win, but I know I'm going to have loads of fun running that army.
Exactly.
Like if I took demons, same situation. I think like, or if you work really, really hard, like so, I'm doing the AOS Golden Ticket event, right?
Yeah.
I've got 2 options of army. I know I'm not going to win the event, but one's going to be an easier, more relaxed time than the other. So Soulblight Grave Lords is my main choice, but like part of me is like, I wouldn't mind taking Caesar Sigmar because I feel like that's better painted.
Yes.
And looks nicer than the Soulblight. So I put more effort, and there's more stuff I want to add to it. So I could take a really pretty army, but it's not as good.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones where like, I don't know.
So when you're looking at things like strats and stuff, are you just looking at the, I can have fun with this more than this can win games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
definitely.
I do.
So like, what's interesting is this detachment, the Librarius Conclave, is a really good, what are they called? Blood Ravens.
Yes.
Army. So if you play Blood Ravens, this is literally a detachment made for you.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Kind of situation.
Very narrative Blood Ravens.
Yeah. If you take Legends, you could do Blood Angels version of this and take like Librarian Dreadnoughts and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd
yeah.
be cool, yeah.
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 So I think,
Those Librarian Dreadnoughts you can't take anymore.
yeah. So if you taking Legends,
Yeah, if you go Legends, you'd be okay.
yeah.
Cool, okay. I just thought it was an interesting question for me.
Yeah,
because This is the first time where I've gone, I literally don't
What
care
you
about
don't.
the rules.
The thing is though, when you've got release AdMech, it's a bit of a problem because when you know you're putting units on the table and they're doing nothing, your game is just picking
I
models
do
up. That's
think
quite
there is.
depressing.
I think there is a limit to it. Like if
Yeah.
you think start of the edition, Death Guard and AdMech, I only ever saw the true loyal try-hard people playing those 2 armies. I think because it was so depressing to like. You see, like your guy you've read about in the lore that you spend hours building and painting, run up and do literally nothing, and then just die immediately.
But here's proof for you, right? Blood Angels have the 2 best Space Marine detachments in the game, I would argue.
They're top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside of
It's just Gladius.
Gladius.
Actually.
outside of Gladius,
It's
they've
literally
got
just
the best
Gladius
2.
apart from that. Yeah.
Now I agree with you.
Yeah, right. So outside of Gladius, they've got the best 2, and I don't want to play them because Seth doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, mate. Honestly,
So-
if they suddenly like took Khan and Angron out of World Eaters, it'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not really interested after that.
Well, this is, that's, I was curious about it, because I know you're looking at not running Flesh Terrors as often because they murdered Seth, and I know you're reading up on Dark Ages stratagems and stuff and going, oh yeah, this is a good detachment. I'm just curious as where that sort of sat.
But this
in
isn't a
of
Dark
importance.
Angels detachment. This is just
No,
a
granted,
normal
but you're
one.
looking at it in context with what librarians can join Deathwing Knights and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where that sits in importance for you, because I'm having a new experience right now.
But this detachment,
An awakening.
this detachment is good and fun. It's not a great
Yes.
detachment. It's not.
But you could enjoy playing it at an event.
I could take it to an event,
Yeah.
and you could really lean into it and be like, I've got librarians in every unit, kind of thing, and you can like convert up to cool models and make a cool narrative to your army.
Yeah, you want fun rules at the end of the day, don't you? But like you're probably not. Like if it is your actual favourite faction, you're probably playing it regardless of what the rules are most of the time. And like some editions could be good, some editions could be bad. Like this new Codex for World Eaters we got is realistically the only Codex we've ever had. Because the 9th edition one had 2 detachments.
You had it for 3 months.
And you had it for 3 months, and no one ever played the
That
demon.
was an
demon one in
awful
that.
spit in the face, wasn't it? For a
Little
for
bit.
That was
bit.
the time. So this realistically is our first actual codex, and I'd say there's like I would happily play 5 out of 6 of the detachments in this book.
Yeah.
The one I wouldn't play, mainly because I don't have the models or the patience, is the Jackal one. As much as it does look quite fun, just having Lord of Skulls and loads of Jackals.
It does look a fun detachment, I think.
It looks quite good, quite fun, but it's just not really how I want to play the game.
Well, I say that, I don't think it'd be fun at an event.
Oh god, no.
When you're on a time clock.
When you have like 100 dudes to move about, like,
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all the other ones I'd happily play, honestly.
I just saw you going for those strats, John. I thought it was an interesting question because I'm having my awakening. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I
Okay.
mean, to be fair, like I would take good model range over good rules any day because rules change and models only change like every 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting your turn, Tom. Would you like
That's
to
all
continue?
good. I can't remember what I was doing.
So you just
blood letters
destruct some
are
blood
charging.
letters.
Blood letters. Do you have reroll hits?
Hit reroll and hit rolls of 1. Yes.
I feel like you're gonna Overwatch me.
No, I've got 2 CP, so I'm not. So I want to interrupt.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Blood letters. I'll double 1.
Thank
It's
God
good.
you put them so close.
It's good that rule exists.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's actually a 3 because they have +1 to charge. I will be hitting you with 8 bound first, just for clarity. And the slaughterbound dude will do his once per game +3 attacks and dev wounds. So, yeah. And I'm going to spend a CB.
No.
I
To
am.
put you on 0.
Put me on 0 CP. Full sending it with this. It's probably massive overkill, but it's a cool strat. Which will be Demonic Fury.
I'm into it.
Gives me Lance on a World Eaters unit that's near a Demon unit.
Yeah.
And if the Lance ability on Demons is active, which it currently is, they also get Twin Linked. Which is quite good when you do many, many attacks.
I'm going to reroll 1s to my save.
No.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. I'm going to start with the slaughter. Let's do Slaughterbound.
Yeah.
You got 10 attacks because you got +1 off the enhancement, +3 off the once per game beat you up.
Bring it. I can't. I've already popped my.
You
my
popped
thi-
your
my-
clogs.
My tiny little man.
Hit you on 2s. I really wish I had Sustain, but I don't.
You've got Lance and Dev wounds, haven't you?
Lance Twin Link Dev Wounds.
Lance Twin Link Devils is mental.
Yeah, I think
That's a fucking insane
this
combination.
detachment is like if I had Sustain hits up as well, I would currently have +1 attack overall.
Yeah.
I've been on 11 attacks. Would you on 2s because Lance and 8 strength 8 anyway?
Bonkers, mate.
So if you win on 2s with Lance, you might as well
There's-
fish for the Dev Wing.
I kind of want to.
Because
Should I just do it? I think it's fun, isn't it?
you're winning on 2s anyway, right?
I literally, it could never go wrong. It kind of stayed the same, slightly better.
Yeah.
So that's Dev Wounds, that's 5 saves.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you failed the same number.
Yeah. No, that was better.
So 5 saves of 4 plus, re-rolling 1s. So he's damage 3. So he kills.
You got 2 dudes.
The 2 blade guard. Because that's. And then the
yeah.
6, and then the dev kill the lieutenant.
Yeah, and then his
lieutenant.
friends get to hit Azrael.
Lieutenant Joe. You're in there.
Lefty man.
Lieutenant Dang! You got no legs, Lieutenant Dang!
And then we got 15 attacks from 8 bounds. Hitting you on 2s because you are not a monster or a vehicle.
No.
Oh, wow. That was fun. 1 popped out. There you go. I miss you 3 times.
Yeah.
And then it's
I feel
2s,
like
twin
Azrael
links,
might start with dev. Damage 2.
and dead.
Yeah.
How many wins has he got?
I think
Is it 5 or 6?
it might be 6 or 7. Who knows?
Surely not.
Azrael,
He's
6.
butter man.
6.
6.
Butter man.
He is made of. He is made of butter.
I might. Yeah, fuck it. Dev Wounds is fun.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to roll 2 6s and he's dead.
That's what I'm thinking. I would never not roll 2 6s, you know me. There's 3
dice,
more,
there
yeah,
we
cool. That, you know what? Lance Twin Linked and Dev Wounds is like, this might be a hot take, but it's quite a good combination.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 2 CP to exact my revenge.
You coward.
Are you interrupting, Mr. The J?
Yeah.
He's going to beat up some blood letters.
You keep
bloody
interrupting
bloods.
my football time. Very upset.
Stern Guard only have 4 attacks each.
Hang
1,
on.
2,
I killed 3 units then, didn't I?
4.
Technically.
Yeah.
How many blood types do I get? 1.
Oh, boo.
Good. That is nothing.
8.
It is quite hard to get blood type though, I've noticed
Do you
so
think
far.
a 3 up is a little
bit harsh,
too,
isn't it?
Yeah.
The Stern Guard close combat attacks.
Yeah, oh my god.
I wouldn't mind, but you have to kill the unit first and then roll a 3
If
up.
it was any unit dying, including yourself, I'd be okay with that. but like you have to kill enemy units and get a 3-up to get any blood type.
Yeah.
Or if it was, yeah.
I think if you have to roll the 3-up, it should count for your own units as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
I think it should be automatic if you kill your opponent. Oh no, I actually just get 3 because the enhancement you just gain blood type whenever you kill something with your unit.
Oh.
Let's just check this. Blade of Endless Bloodshed. Each time Bearer's unit destroys an enemy unit with melee attack, do not roll to gain a blood type point. You automatically gain 1 blood type point instead.
Oh, well, that's a good relic there. Straight
So
away.
that's just 3 in the bank.
Bang in. 3 blood ties in the wank bank.
Oh yeah. 3 could be a feel no pain. But I can't spend it yet.
Perfectly timed
When
for
am I
after
spending?
I've murdered all of your things.
Joe's just rolling buckets of dice here, chat.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention.
No.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 invulnerable saves
Okay.
on those blood letters.
Interesting. 6, 12. I think they might die. 5s. They're quite dead. Did I roll any 5s? I
You rolled one.
4 5s.
Yeah.
And whatever this is. Not a 5. They're all dead. Big sad.
I can't pile in. Boo.
Would you want to?
No.
Yeah. It's like, if you really want to.
Saying I could, it doesn't mean I will. Can I edge 3? No.
No. Even Bron might, think twice about rolling that one.
Well, I mean...
You still do it. Just think about it. Right, job done. What were my secondaries? Established Locust, definitely done that, because the dogs did it. And then, what was the other one?
You, Mum.
Your other secondary objective was defend strong.
Oh, right, yeah, cool.
He started?
Yeah, started. I don't think you can stop it.
No, not really. I could go +2 move, which makes them go
You
7.
probably could, but you'd have to go all the way around.
I'd have to get like a pretty healthy
of-
charge.
Yeah.
So have we established Locus?
Yes, 4 points, please.
4 points
Yeah.
in his deployment zone, no less.
Got those doggos doing it.
Oh, we've started to defend the stronghold.
Yes.
Bang.
And Joe probably can't get to it, but you never know.
End about round 3, chat. It's 20 points to Dark Angels, and Tom has continued the trend of doubling Joe's points. 40 points to the World Eaters.
Yeah. This army scores really well.
Azrael still alive, Joe?
He is not.
Oh, no extra CP for
He's a
you.
bit dead.
He died.
Will Angron return to disappoint and stop me having an army rule?
Yeah.
He does! No army rule for me.
You don't have to bring him back if you don't.
I feel
want
like I should.
to. Yeah.
And,
Well, he just goes straight into reserve. doesn't he?
I can't even ingress him or anything.
No.
Just got to plop down in my turn. But we'll do it for reasons. I don't know why.
I think I respect you for it, Tom, I'll be honest.
I'll take it.
I respect you for
This
it.
is really
You
bad.
discarded Cleanse, Joe, didn't you?
What?
You discarded Cleanse, didn't you?
Yes.
This is a terrible idea.
What are you doing?
Just looking at
You
where
watching
you've
football?
got stuff. No, look at where you've got stuff on the table.
You've got 2 objectives.
Would you like a nice 11 points on secondary?
Oh, go on then.
You can score area denial and containment.
Contain is not necessarily.
Containment I
great.
can't really do.
They're too far away.
Yeah.
They're too far away.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to count containment as a free CP at the end of the turn.
Can't you get one of them? It's like that one, isn't it? You got.
Well, I've got a massive fucking unit of 8 bound to deal with.
You also have to get to here.
Yeah, I also can't move fast
How
enough.
can you have a massive unit 8 bound? You only bought units as 3.
There's only 3 and 1 dude.
Yeah, but they just killed many things big.
How many primary points do you get, sir?
I hold my home and 1 in no man's land.
So 8 points and no terraforming so far?
No.
None of that.
No, I might start it now though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to oath this unit here of 8 bound.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And
I think that
then
time
I'll
has
get
gone.
moving. Yeah.
Why did you lose all your army rules? That seems silly. If you choose to spend 3 6s to bring 8 Angron back, you don't get any other blood type. It's not in addition to.
Yeah, to clarify, if I was being super tryhard, I would not do this. But I might, as this is the one time I've seen Angron on the stream since the Codex came out, I should probably do it.
Yeah, I respect you for
Yeah,
it.
no other channel was actually used.
I have not seen him on the internet since this Codex came out.
Right, thank you, Sir Galahad, for the $2. He says, full fat Pepsi, you heathens. there is this. It's much like Android versus Apple and PlayStation versus Xbox. There are Pepsi versus Coke people.
Pepsi, I didn't think Pepsi had sugar in it, did it?
I have zero problem with Pepsi or Pepsi Max for that matter. I just prefer Coca-Cola, to be fair. So, tough. And then thank you, Heike, for the 2. Where can I find the link for the Warhammer World Day? It was in the Discord somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. There is a thread in the Discord that is about it, but just message me, sir, and I can give you the details. For reference, for Joe's Warhammer World Day, we have slightly more people than we have tables, but we have the tables booked all day. So as long as people aren't hogging tables all day, there should be plenty of opportunity for people to play games.
Yeah, and it's 1,000 points.
1,000 points.
My plan is basically to turn up, if they'll let me, I turn up with a big roll of masking tape and then just mask down the middle of
They'll let you
all
do
the
it. Masking
tables.
tape, Joe. Don't even ask, just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just
And,
be like, do you
and-
know who I am?
Yeah.
And you also have to be aware that Bugman's is closed for the day.
Yeah.
They
I
brought
think
a
they-
food van in.
Yeah.
So I just want people to be
Hope it
aware.
doesn't rain.
Thank you, Mr. Squeezer, for 5 gifted memberships.
I will find out the date.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Squeezer, for 5 gifted memberships.
Hang on.
Thank you, Mr. Squeezer.
One thing at a time.
Mr.
Thank
Squeezer.
you.
The 23rd, so
Of May.
2.5 weeks from today. 23rd of May. Yeah, we've got 16 tables. Who, Mr. Squeezer?
Mr. Squeezer, for 5 gifted memberships.
I hope, Mr. Squeezer, that you get to be the head judge of a wet t-shirt competition.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Male or female?
his preference. Or their preference.
Thank you so much, Dave WK, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Andrew's
I hope
I thought you said someone else.
that you win a lifetime supply of WKD Blue.
strong.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to die
Yeah.
early.
I mean, like you don't have to drink it. You could sell it. At,
It won't
like,
be a long
festivals.
lifetime, will it?
No. I mean, it doesn't drink it. You could literally go and sell it at like teenage parties of 18.
I mean-
to the correct age.
Yeah, I was about to
obviously.
say,
of the
like,
legal age of drinking.
You want to go sell WKD to teenagers?
They all drink it anyway. I remember being like 15, 16, going to house parties and drinking WKD
Yeah.
Blue, like doing strawpedos of WKD Blue.
Thank you, Holio, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you,
Thank
Armhonia.
you.
I hope that you, on a drunken evening, invent a new dessert/pudding, which you copyright and sell to McDonald's and Wetherspoons that they sell and distribute, and you take a 10% cut of their worldwide sales.
Oh, that's
Very
strong,
nice.
that one. That's a really strong one for 5 gifted there. Finally, for the hopes, Joe, you'll be pleased to know. Thank you, Vlad von Karstein, for the 5 gifted memberships.
I hope, Von Carsten, that you get to go to Devon County Show and you meet Andy of Andy's Dinosaur Adventures, right? And you get to sit and talk to him for an hour about dinosaurs, but also it includes a 3-course meal at the same time.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Also, Devon County Show. What's the best part of any county show? Animal tenses for me. I just love going and touching all those
Touching
animals.
all the animals while drinking WKD.
Yeah.
Cheese stalls.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah. Especially if they're getting away samples. Fools.
The chucking stuff at coconuts is pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that a euphemism? Just go to
Could be.
If you're drunk enough, anything's a coconut.
Anything's a coconut if you throw hard enough.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Joe?
I'm going to shoot you. I'm
Oh.
gonna shoot
So boring.
some stern guard at you. These dudes here.
I think they might die, which is a
2,
problem.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have rapid fire because I'm stood next to you. 3s.
Yeah. Rapid is the word. Reroll. Not very good. Are you sustain or relief or anything?
No, I'm not in the right discipline. You look like discipline.
Less than
Strength
6.
4, so 5s to wound.
Oh,
There,
no! Why?
they are.
Why are you doing this?
If only you'd had some form of army ability to give you a feel no pain
wouldn't matter for
versus-
them because they're not Blood Legion. Oh no, this is Blood Legion and World Eaters, so it would have mattered.
Oh, it would have mattered.
So,
So 3 saves
have
and
you
minus
got
1.
to, how many have you got to here? Have you got to 12?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay.
And then 3 saves and minus 1.
4s. So that's 1. Right. Then these are all 1 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got 3. 1 8-pound, 2 8-pound, 3 8-pound, 2 damage onto the big one.
Yeah.
These on 4. And then you have funny bolters, don't you?
Yeah, heavy bolters. Not funny.
They're kind of funny though.
They are. I fucking love them. It's better than walking backwards in Space Marine 2, firing heavy bolter through a door. Oh,
There is. In terms of video
Rigid.
games, there is something better.
what's that?
Anything else?
Wow. Well, I've just rolled 4 6s. That's exciting.
Okay.
5s. But you're the Ove target, so I get to re-roll everything, which is everything that's not that 1 5. Ultimate power! Oh, he's taken 8 mortal wounds.
Oh, he's a bit dead. He might explode though.
Because Corn wants it.
Because this guy has deadly demise D3.
Ooh.
Some insane reason. I guess there is a bloodthirster in him. For having a bloodthirster.
We've all got that bloodthirster in
We
us,
do.
you know?
There's 2 bloodthirsters in each of us.
Yeah.
And this one's about to explode.
Yeah.
Oh!
A flaccid bloodthirster.
It is a bit flat. I mean, you'd have thought if a bloodthirster was inside you, you'd be more than strength 8.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
You'd be stronger than the guys that had a bunch of bloodletters in them.
Maybe like strength 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 would be alright.
Well,
he is 9 because of the enhancement.
5 Infernus Marines. Burn the dogs.
You heard it here. Burn the dog.
10, 16, 20. That's exciting. I like that. I like a round number. On
You strength 4 or 5 on these?
strength 5.
Ugh.
At least I think they are. I could be cheating.
Probably.
Infernus Marines are in fact strength 5. So 3s. These could be quite good with a librarian inside them.
Yep.
5,
Those are words.
10, 13 at -1.
10, 13.
And
Gonna double check that they didn't get the 3-up save.
Oh, my spine. What?
Jesus.
Oh, I'm so old.
You are.
But pretty.
5s. That was alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have killed 3 dogs.
Are you going to take them from the front or the back?
The ones to make you further away from me.
Yeah. So how many dogs have I killed?
3.
3. That means you
Joe
don't have a
has
sergeant.
murdered 3 dogs.
You don't have a sergeant now, old fan man.
For cool.
Stan the fan
Oh
man.
no.
dog. And then I shall initiate the charge phase.
Who are you
The
charging?
lion will charge your dogs over there.
Probably.
I feel like an 8 is enough.
Yep.
He needed a 6. So these guys will need a 7.
A 7.
So I shall roll a 7 right now. Upon these 2 dice, a 7 shall be rolled.
Oh, a 9.
There you
Okay.
Such faith I have in these dice.
Do.
Boom. Done.
Right, who's going to kill some dogs?
I feel like
Oops.
I have to do it with the lion because how much time have we got? How much time we have depends on how
We're on
I
turn
activate
4,
this
to be
unit.
fair.
You've been bullying me.
What do you mean? You've killed all my stuff.
I thought the lion will kill some dogs. 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Oh no.
Terrible.
Lion,
Can
what
he
have you
kill
done?
5 dogs? It's so bad.
2s. Fucking, I should have done a sweep attack.
Oh, you should have, mate.
What's his sweep attack?
Is it damage 2?
It is damage to you.
It's fucking damage.
Seems
too.
like a late there, isn't it?
Yeah, 16 attacks as well.
That might be better
I
than
got
this.
so greedy.
You would just like send
I
it.
thought-
Well, you've killed 4.
Joe, those sent the Terminators, they terraforming, yeah?
Yes.
Good, yeah.
I'm going to take the 4 that are not blocking your Terminators.
Yeah. The sergeant, who is in the Terminators, will then hit your last remaining dog.
Yeah.
He's got the stain, so that's 6 hits. 3, so he is strength 6. You're the 1. So 4 at -2 damage to him.
Very dead.
Dead.
Very, very dead. Unless you are psychic.
No, they're not
Oh.
psychic. The librarian psychic.
Because the dogs do have 3 up against psychics. Boop. Do you want to touch my 8-bound?
No. I always forget the lion's got a bloody sweep attack.
Yeah, there was quite a big deal when it went to damage 2.
16 attacks is with sustained hits is pretty good.
Is that more than Fulgrim?
Probably, yeah. I think it is.
Yes.
A little bit, tiny bit. End of your fight phase.
I didn't want to make eye contact with you again then, Joe, because you did.
And he gets the benefit of oath as well.
Yeah.
End of Joe's fight phase. I expend my CP for a new strat.
And he just-
Murdercall,
Murder!
which is uppy downy for any Blood Legion unit. In this case, it will be Blood Letters, because
Yeah.
then they can do the funny,
Did you want to-
funny thing again.
Oh, fuck these 2 dogs.
Maybe.
The other thing as well, Joe, is that he just gets fights first.
Well, they both
And
get
Lonar.
fights first for free, don't they? Let's be
Yeah.
fair.
Right, Mr. Joe, have you done some scoring?
I have.
Did you score any on containment?
No.
No, I'm going to bin it.
You have got big area, right, for 5?
Yeah,
He does have a big
I get
area.
the CP for binning off
I get defend.
the thing.
You do, because Azrael is kaput.
Do I pick the dogs up?
Because if they move, I'm just going to overwatch them.
I can also heal them if they stay there. Seems alright. I think they're just going to stay there.
Yeah, we good?
Yeah.
The end of your turn, Joe. You got yourself up to more points than you had.
Ooh.
Nice. That's what we want.
I only get 6 on primary now.
Oh yeah, because you've done 1 terraform.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only 10 ahead before that, but, you know.
You know. Can I please have some secondaries?
You have 2 brand new ones coming your way, and you probably will like me for one of them. Sabotage and extend battle lines.
I don't know about either of them, honestly.
Extend is hard when the only unit that can take an objective off me has got the lions.
So I just need to make a 9-inch charge of Angron is what we're saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With his 8 wounds. Which is potentially an option. I've got or an 8-inch charge of blood letters, which is also not great. I'll keep them because I've only got 1 CP and I kind of need it.
Coronal Panic is loading on in chat as well. And he can walk through walls, and he's cheaper in points, and his damage 4 strikes instead of D6 plus 1.
Oh, so much better
But
every way.
can the Lion one-shot a Titan?
He's got a point there. He's got a point there.
No, but neither can Fulgrim.
Not according to Warcom.
I don't think any
As we
Primarch
know,
can.
that the people that work on, I'm about 90% convinced at the moment that Warcom is written by AI.
We're keeping both these secondaries on, sorry.
Yeah, I've only got 1 CP, so like, I just got to
Yeah,
keep
okay.
it.
Warcom to me is just an AI machine with a very loose idea of what Warhammer is.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
agree.
Okay, we're into the movement phase.
Yeah, moving.
Beautiful. Thank you, T-Flack, for the 1 gifted membership. Puts us on 139. We needed 138 to hit our double day target.
Thanks, geezer.
We're on 139 now. You people are amazing. Went over double day target. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe GPT Hopes.
Yeah.
For the yellow one. He says, I hope you open a tin of beans and a raccoon jumps out, shouts your full name, and then disappears into the ceiling with your food.
Love that.
AI is theft.
Thank you so much, Joe GPT. And then thank you, Lord of Cinder, for the $10. I hope Joe visits a farmer's market where the vendors are golden retrievers in aprons.
Oh,
Eight
can you
prawns.
imagine?
8
And,
prawns.
and flat caps. Can they have flat caps?
Yeah. Thank you, Lord of Cinder. That's because I started another super chat goal for 5 yellow ones. And I took the Joe will give a mega hope and I replaced the Joe with the Tom will give a mega hope.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like I've only done 2 out of 5, so I'm
Okay,
probably
cool.
safe. Probably safe, mate.
'Cause I am not good at those. Run away!
What a dweeb.
Yeah, a little bit. But if the thing is though, if I charge them, heroically intervene, fight first,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
So, you know, not many options in that scenario.
Well, what about your Feel No Pain, Tom?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I got 3 blood type thingies, so I might as well take the Field of Pain thing.
Yeah. That's really good when you've
Down to
currently
1.
got 3 units.
I have Angron, thank you very much. On 8 wounds.
At 8 wounds.
And I can't rapid ingress.
He should have always come back on 8 wounds. I don't like the fact
They've
that
made
you lose your blood, your bloody blood.
Yeah,
if you
so
bring him
you
back.
don't get an army rule. He only comes back on 8 wounds. You have to do it in your reinforcement step, so he can't rapid ingress, so he can't
It was
actually hit anyone.
It was a triple nerf, which he
Yeah.
didn't need.
And he got less attacks now, and less AP, and less strength.
I think if you'd have gone, he comes up with 8 and he comes back in your turn only, but you still get your army, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. Got to attempt an 8-inch charge with some bloodletters, I think. Actually, I'm not going to spend a CPs.
Are you moving your doggies?
They're going to stay there.
They're going to stay there because they don't want to be overwatched, I assume.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. 'Cause that would not be fun.
Brave.
Just thinking of...
Have they taken a battle shock test? At -1. At no minus. I mean, that's
I think
fail.
they're shocked. So they won't
fire.
They will not be doing much.
Yeah.
I need to put Angron somewhere. It's basically
Bum.
I either risk a 9-inch charge or I or I put him somewhere where he can do something on round 5.
Yeah.
And you move
With
up
the
to
charges.
8 with these guys.
I can do, yeah.
So if you move this way, you're not going to really get many shooting down here, realistically.
No.
Angron only moves 14 these days. He didn't even get the +2 move everyone else got.
I mean, 14 is still quite a lot.
It is
14 is
until
mad
you
good.
have to fly and move around objects and like exist.
I think the demon Primarchs should all have the ability to, like Titans, to move through a wall, but if they roll a 1, they become battle shocked.
That'd be nice.
Because they've all got fly as well. So
charge
you
me.
just say they're flying over the thing, you know?
I want old fly back.
Yeah.
I just want old fly back. It's just easier, it's simpler. The new fly encourages me to just not bother with fly because they're bending the tape measure over the. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Just bring old fly
Leave it
back.
there for a sec.
You've done it for fucking Shining Spears. Just do it for everything else.
Yeah. It's a sad time.
Joe, Full Fat Coke is winning our poll with 42% of the votes.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have the constitution. is that what they
Joe,
say?
I'm moving the dogs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
No, because I know what you want.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Kill them. Nothing will appear.
What he's trying to do right now, people, is he's trying to bait me to overwatch them so that he can spend a CP and just insert a unit of 10 blood.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Bloodletters. It
I will not fall for your tomfoolery.
would have been cool, Joe.
It would have been cool.
Would have won everything.
Should have been me. That's what he's saying. Do you really want to put him in a position where I can wound him on 5s re-rolling?
I feel like most positions. I think it's like I don't really know what to do with him because either he tries a 9-inch charge, fails and dies, or he waits till turn 5 where he
Just
might
go over
die.
and fight the lion.
No, because even if I make that charge,
Coward.
he loses that fight.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some bloodletters somewhere now.
In your bum.
Probably not. I've already got enough in there.
Oh, there's a reason why I love you. Yeah. Kindred spirits.
Yeah.
We're just gonna make this 8-inch charge into Stone Guard, I think.
It is quite. I mean, I know Fulgrim isn't great, and I know that's a touchy subject for you, Jay.
Little bit.
But at least Fulgrim never really had anything to go off before, apart from other Demon Primarchs. Angron has had quite the fall from grace, hasn't he?
He is the biggest loser of the Codex by an absolute mile.
Yeah, and the biggest loser of the character in general.
Wouldn't say that when you look at Fulgrim.
Daddy saved me! Wah!
You're such a
Well, he does.
bitch.
I'd like it if Lehman Russ comes back and just has rules that collapse all of the Primarchs.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say on historically...
I think the Lion should beat... The Lion is a better one-on-one fighter than Lehman Russ.
Nah, he's a bitch.
I love the fact that over time we're slowly taking our own Primarch sides as well, and
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that.
Well, the Lion is a salty bitch, though. Yeah,
I'm a fan of that.
He's
banter.
really good at observing. You know, he's really...
He
he's
watches
so
everyone from
observant.
the
But he should
shadows.
fuck off and fight for the Tau.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If they had him, if Talgud had a version of the Lion, they'd all be wetting themselves right now.
Because he's really good at observing.
Yeah.
He is
He's just like, I can see when you're being naughty, right?
Oh.
He's like every opinionated parent.
Yeah.
You know? I can hear you making noise up there.
What are you doing back there?
I can see the glow from your Game Boy.
Oh, there's no way I'm getting it. Ugh, it's annoying. I just have to go hide at the back like a coward.
Yeah, you should.
Hate this game.
Go hide behind a wall.
I will. You max move 7 with Terminators, right?
Yeah,
No advance in charge.
no.
So I go like ish round here, fairly safe. And then move 14, go over there. Yeah, fine.
You have taken First Marines in our Dark Angel army out of necessity, on the fact that we don't have a vast amount of options at the moment. But I find that they always do something useful.
I have also given you 6 Inner Circle companions, I think.
Yeah.
They're really good. I don't know why you don't want them.
I've given you more Deathwing Knights.
Yeah, definitely Knights I'm excited about. Inner Circle companions. Yeah.
I fucking love Inner Circle. How can you not like them? They're so good.
They look
They're
beautiful.
I think they're better than Blade Guard in
No.
every way.
I agree
don't
with
know what
Tom.
you're on about. You just put them with Azrael, they get 4 pin button, and then
yeah,
once
but they
when
don't
hit
get
in combat
reroll
as
ones
well.
to save, do they?
So?
No, but they also get sweep attacks.
And sustained or
I don't think
something.
they
Sustained
sustain
lethal. You
anything.
put them with Azrael, they get sustained lethals on their main weapon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're a fool. Yeah. I think it is shooting time.
Clobbering time.
Which is non-existent at this point, so it's charging time. So, Bloodletter's 8-inch charge into these guys. There we go, 10.
Oh, big old 10.
And they
off
will
they
have
go.
Lance. Excuse me.
Big old 10. You wanted that for fucking Angron, didn't you? Oh no, he's miles away.
He is a long old way away, because I knew he would fail it.
He's cowering like one of those little
He's thinking.
Chihuahua dogs that's like a little bit worried and anxious about leaving the house.
Like you.
Yeah.
Do you fix fly? And I'm just thinking out loud here, by the way, so this could be a completely ridiculous suggestion. Do you fix, if you're determined to make fly more of a true fly than an old school fly, do you fix it in a pivot type manner where you go, if you're flying over a terrain feature that's over 3 inches tall, you add 3 inches to your move? Does that fix it?
I'm going to
Yeah,
try
I
a 12
guess.
inch charge. With 8
You know what I mean?
rounds.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like that at least means you haven't got to do the stupid bendy tape measure nonsense.
I can see a 5 and a
Nope.
2.
That is not 12.
Well, you would have needed 11 anyway.
And then 17 inch charge of Angron.
What about the dogs? Are they going to charge?
Oh yeah, they'll have a crack. Why not?
Overwatch!
You bitch.
Your bloodletters are...
They're there.
They're there. So
Yeah.
5d6.
I love the fear.
I was like, oh fuck, I fucked
Bloodletters.
it. I've ruined it all.
I've had another unit.
10, 16. 5,
Oh no.
10.
Do I have
16.
anything to do with dogs? Probably not.
I have picked up 4. That means 12 saves at -1 on your doggies.
They might die, I think. 12, 5.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty
That
good.
was
But that is 5, so I think they're dead. I got 2 left.
Yeah.
They's dead.
A poochies.
Rutro. All right, Bloodletters time.
You've got no other combats, have you?
That's it, mate.
I'm going to spend another CP on -1 to be hit.
You coward. 5, 10,
So how does that leave me on 0?
Yeah, puts you
15,
down to 1, mate.
Where's one on?
20.
Because you gain 1 by discarding the objective.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yep.
Anything cool? No.
The -1 might have paid off a bit. I can see a couple of 3s in there.
Yeah, I think you took 4 or 5 out.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. This might be bad now.
Bad.
Bad.
3s? No, not 2s to
Lance.
wounds, yeah.
So all of these essentially.
Yeah.
That's 8.
8. That's good. Picking up 6,
I'd say that.
7, 8, 4 ups because of Mr. Librarian Man.
Oh my
I have passed
God.
them all.
The second time today that he's made 8 4-ups in a row.
It's so much fun when you're doing well.
Yeah. When there's no 4 to
When
beans.
you're rolling obnoxiously.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's them fucked.
In we go, boys.
I should have just kept them reserves and waited for something to die.
How do I do this? Because you basically one of them can't fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on! I might have another stratagem to use. Isn't that exciting?
I'm excited.
It's called Iron Arm.
Iron arm.
I get +1 strength. Because I'm winning you on 3s.
Go.
When do I do it? Somebody says this is a fight. Yeah, so I get +1 strength. So this many attacks.
Quite a lot.
Re-rolling 1s. There's 3 1s in there. and 2 2s. Oh, these Starguard are angry. They're like, how dare you come and touch my
Touch you everywhere.
my doilies. Oh. I just think I just popped one on the floor.
You did. And a dice.
3s!
Pretty
You're
good.
rolling more ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright.
That wasn't a reroll, I just dropped it. 5, 10, 15, 20 exactly.
That's not ideal. Would have been good if you failed like some of the 4-ups,
Yeah.
to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
that's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bit rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're dead. The downside of being a 1 wound toughness 4 dude with a 5-up in button.
Yeah. 4-ups are a bit of a weird one, aren't they?
It's so random.
Yeah.
You can't really predict it.
No.
There's a lot of 4-up in buttons with this army, isn't there?
Yeah, I have the librarian because you take a lot of librarians. Every unit they go in just immediately a 4-up in button,
Yeah.
which is really really good. And the strats are good in this detachment as well.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you could put normal librarians with inner circle companions.
Yeah, and then they have 4-up in button and psychic.
Yeah,
Then they reroll.
and they're re-rolling hit and wound rolls of 1, so they're
That'd
not
be-
actually that bad in this detachment.
They're just good in every detachment.
Yeah, but
Oh my god.
fuck them, you know.
Such a mong. Right. End of my turn, I think, turned out worse for me in every way.
Yeah, you lost 2 units.
I think I probably could have done that in a better way, but also Joe did roll 8 out of 8 4-up in buttons, and what could you do?
Yeah, I could have failed them alternatively and lost 8.
Yeah, but what could I have done?
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing.
Turns out, when you give up your army rule for an 8-inch moron,
Yeah.
for an 8 wound moron, you don't get a lot.
You're like, I'm here now.
I'm here
guys."
to help
Yeah.
in turn 5. I'm done. I don't remember what I was supposed to do, to be honest.
You were supposed to sabotage and extend battle
Oh,
lines,
neither of
so-
them happened.
Neither of them happened.
Get rid of both, please.
Get rid of both. You're
My
gonna get
chance to catch up is here.
You're going to get yourself
Definitely
a cheeky little command point.
Yes, I'll be on 3 in Joe's.
Bang. So then we go top bottom. And we go
Gonna do
turn
this.
update. It's Dark Angels back round 5. Top of turn 5 now. We don't have long left though.
Yahtzee. Oh, I can do 6 of these now because Angron's alive to help the 3 8-bound that are left.
They're in quite a precarious position.
They're not in the best way. I'll be honest, I'm going to be fishing for the old Fire and Death on a 4-up. What do I need for that? Alcohol, triple.
It's so good that they put that on a card.
I'm so happy because this was a nightmare before.
Yeah. If only
Until
they put the
you-
stratagems on a card as well.
Reroll
If the
this.
cards are double-sided, they could literally do an entire detachment on one card.
Yes, but why give you all the value?
Why give you any value?
Why give you a reason
Yeah.
to just buy the cards and not have the book?
Yeah, I'm taking Fight or Death on a 4-up and sustained hits.
Yeah.
And that is all.
You say once you've learnt your army rules, you don't need the cards.
True.
You know.
What's your
Well, I
excuse?
mean,
And to be fair,
what happens when people like Brom exist?
after 3 months, your cards and the book are completely written off anyway.
But Brom, like, reads it and then does what it says you can't do anyway.
yeah.
So I don't think any amount of memorising is
He
going to help
is his own law. Can I have some secondaries, please, sir?
there. Yeah. You also get...
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm generating them live on air. Overwhelming force, extend battle lines.
That's actually all right. You get 15...
Overwhelming force I can't do.
You get 15 primary.
Yeah, because I get
That's the
4,
max.
8, 12.
15's the max.
Yeah, 50 primary, that's not bad.
And
So
then...
do you want to use one of your CPs to discard overwhelming force?
I'm going to get rid of overwhelming force.
Engage on
That's
front.
all right.
Okay.
You can do little.
So I'm going to oath Angry Ronathan.
Actually, I forgot they've moved.
Do you want
now,
to see
so
where we're
they're
at
closer.
points wise, Jay?
It's going to be... It was
I'm
like,
going to take a discipline, which is +2 move.
okay.
Shocked.
You need to do these secondaries.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, he's going to get extend instantly. That's 5.
So the
Please
back
get
guy
3.
basically can't. So basically, everyone apart from the back guy with a heavy bolter can get on the other side
Charging
of the wall.
them was a terrible idea in every way. Many regrets.
Yeah.
Because now 8 wound Angron is going to disappear.
Kenneth Evans, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. You're a legend. And thank you for the $5. He says, any suggestions for Space Marine units to be built for Space Wolves? I can't really answer the question apart from all I can say is if you look at the Dark Angel supplement and the Blood Angel supplement, it is current precedent that they can take any unit out of the generic Space Marine Codex. So take from that what you will. Thank you for the $5, ladies. You're a legend. So if there's anything in the Space Marine Codex you fancy, then I feel like you're able to buy them. I will go as far as to say that what I'm doing is a bit different because I don't want anything from the Space Marine Codex, quite frankly. All I want is anything with wolf pelts and wolves and axes and shields and fucking disconnect haircuts.
With Engage.
How many points is it?
2 and 4.
You need the bigger one. Because I'm going to get 6 primary, regardless of what happens.
So I need the big one, yeah?
Yeah, you need to be in all 4.
Boo.
Which is a problem for them.
With the stone guy. Well, no, I can just run those guys. So I have to hold how many objectives?
You've done your primary now.
No, but I mean...
Extend is hold 1 in your home, 1 in the middle.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Have, like,
they'll leave there. So the Terminator unit here, they're getting +2, and they're going to advance 2. So they're going 5. They're going 9.
You have to get the whole unit in this corner.
Well, they can literally go because the middle of the table is here, right?
Yeah.
So they just have to go here.
If you just where's the?
How far away from the middle have I got to be?
You've just got from that you've got to be basically off the objective essentially.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of 3 inches away from the middle.
Yeah. So basically, these have got enough move that they can.
If you like this a bit, you're like 9.
Yeah. There, and they're 3 inches away from the centre, so that's big engage.
Yeah, cool.
Like that. And then I shall shoot. The Stone Guard will shoot this cheeky chappy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 of them are in rapid fire.
Ooh.
4.
You're not going to have to come up with a mega hope over Tom, so.
That's fine. I'm about to lose, so like.
You get away with that one, mate.
4, 5.
Look at chat looking after you.
7, 8.
Oh yeah.
3s to hit. Pick up the misses.
God, at least you aren't re-rolling everything.
Ah. Ha-ha!
Surprise! Oh mate, yeah, I should have just literally just kept those bloodletters in reserve. Oh well.
And then 5s to wound. You might have got away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids.
So that's, I mean, I've got a field note paid now.
You do now, yeah. Which he needs because it got much better.
How many we got? Is that 8?
9, 10. That's before Mr. Librarian.
Well, let's see if he dies off this.
Oh, how much CP have I got?
Yes, you've got.
If you throw a grenade,
I
now,
could have
I'm
just
going to hit you.
I could have just gone.
Mine.
Oh,
You got
I think
2 CP,
he's.
Joe.
Unless I roll.
Unless you roll.
I think that's 8 already.
1, 2, 3,
That is 8
4,
already.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this man has lost me the game repeatedly. Angron sucks. If he explodes as well, he's going to kill some jackals. No, okay.
No, that would have been funny. How I'd laugh.
Yeah, so like that's pretty much.
The
GG,
lion is going to
you-
charge those 8 bound over there.
Unless you fail a 2-inch charge.
I've rolled a 3.
Well, you've still got second.
Oh, I made it easier for you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick his wibbly thing.
Oh, it's going to be like a 1.
Reroll 1s to hit. Bang it.
Sure, yeah.
What's his strength? Where are you, young lion?
I assume more than 6.
Oh, they add 1 to the hit roll, so that's pointless because he hits on 2s anyway. I'll do the it doesn't matter if you've got Dev because he's a monster, so I'm better off doing the strat thing. What's your toughness is 6? So 60.
Come on, Joe.
The 8 attacks. Let's do it. Oh no. 1 CP. I'm going to give him +1 strength.
Cool.
Give him I am an arm
Why'd you need it?
because it makes him strength 7 then. So
Oh,
you're
it's
gonna
a
win your
sweep
threes.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Uh,
It was like 15 or something then.
yeah. So 10, so it's 16 attacks.
Oh boy.
Hitting on 2, 6s are sustained.
Pretty good.
I get 2 extra, which is up to 18. 3s to wound. Oh, that's a lot of
That was really shit.
bad ones, that one. 4, 8, 10.
So that's probably enough, but we'll give it a go.
At -3.
5s. Kills 1. Kills 2. Kills 3.5.
Yeah.
Do they fight on death? Not that it matters, but we might as well have a bit of fun. None of them fight on death.
They just flat gave up.
Everyone's given up. It's just the jackals at the back.
He's just beaten them to death with his shield, and they're
In the
ashamed
bum.
of themselves.
I can leave
They
them.
fell over crying.
Hey, Joe wants them removed, Tom.
Yeah,
It's symbolic.
Yeah.
of something.
Joe's a dark angel now.
I've been so many disappointing crushes at the hand of fucking world eaters. God, I hate them so much. Just sends me over the edge.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you've done your secondaries.
Yeah.
You done crying?
All of them? Big one included?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the roll enough to get, well, kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
enough.
Okay.
And what are you going to do with your unit of jackals?
I'd score 6 points and lose.
You never know. You might get.
What would be secondaries?
You
never
get rid
know.
of did you get rid of sabotage and extend?
Oh yeah, I got rid of everything.
That face.
Oh, are you allowed to get rid of engage if you are only 1 unit left?
If you.
I don't know if that was one of the ones.
Think so.
I have no idea. One of them does say that. I can't remember which one
Let
it
me
is.
have a quick look for you, mate. Let me find Enrage on all of the fronts. In my deck of fancy cards. Engage on all the fronts. If there are fewer than 3 units from your army on the battlefield,
go.
you can discard this card and draw a new secondary mission card.
A new one, please.
Do you have less than 3?
I have 1.
Recover assets.
Does that one say if you have?
I think it does, actually. I think it says if you've got
Because you actually don't have 2 units.
Oh my fucking god.
The thing is, I don't know if there's actually a secondary they can do.
Recover assets.
I extend battle lines. Because I've only got 1 unit, I think you could.
I
You get,
can't
like, 2
find
points.
it.
Yeah.
Recover assets. If you have fewer than 2 units from your army,
There you go.
right, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to keep them and then
Yeah.
discard them, otherwise I break it.
I mean, I'll
breaks it,
probably
right?
get rid of contain as well.
Behind enemy lines.
Can't do that.
Do you want to get rid of the containment as well?
Yeah, I can't do contain. I don't even know if there is one I can do, to be honest.
Cleanse.
Can't do that. GG, 6 points, and Joe wins by like 2 or 3 points, I think.
Oh, let's have a look. So I'm going to put your 6 points in because you can't do any secondaries, which means at the end of the game, look at Joe's little face.
Yay!
What is the
2 points. I'll take
2
that.
point win.
Well done.
57
Good
to
game.
55. Honestly, in the first like 3 battle rounds, I thought Joe's fucked it.
Oh, 100%. But then good old Angron came
I think-
in
so I
and
think
did what he does.
The problem. So, like, the problem that world eaters have into an army like Dark Angels is it's kind of diminishing returns. If you don't kill what you charge into, you just start to lose models.
I think
And then the Dark Angels.
problem is that I had 385 points of Angron.
Yeah, he
Who
was a
got
crippling
shot down to
dis-
1 by little people, then
By literally
died
7
and
stern guys.
died from Overwatch. I then was completely on me for doing this, but gave up my entire army rule for a battle round, so I could then bring him back to die again because I
Yeah.
couldn't rapid ingress him.
So on the flip side, I think it's interesting to show off how Angron works now.
Oh, yeah,
because
for
I think it is flat west. I think it's. I appreciate the fact that we've actually shown it on stream
Yeah.
rather than just doing the best shit all the time. That being said, you essentially had 800 points of shit with
Yeah.
Angron because he didn't do anything,
He did nothing.
and you only lost by 2 points.
And I think what I really should have done at the end there was not. I should have realised how bad bloodletters were, especially because you've got -1 to hit.
Yeah.
And have just like left them in reserve, wait for something to die that's near an objective, then be like, yeet bloodletters onto objective.
Yeah.
I then would have 10 points on prime at the end and win.
Yeah.
We also have to remember that if you drop Angron out of this list, which is a decent detachment, and put 2 Forge Fiends in, you then have 100 points left over, and the list
so
is
good.
significantly more
And the
powerful.
Forge
You
Fiends
have
are
135 points as well.
And the Forge Fiends are terrifying.
You have nearly 3 Forge Fiends.
Yeah.
Well, no, not that far. Ish, nearly. If you've been off Angron.
I think I won't get comfortable running 3 Forge Fiends at the moment because I reckon their points.
I
will go
want
up.
them to go up in points because I'd rather just have like 2, to be honest. But at the moment, the problem is like everything in Worldy is really expensive. Like Exalted being 160 is mental.
Yeah.
8-band being 150 is kind of mental, honestly.
If they points increase Forge Fiends by 10 to 20 points each, I still think you could run 3.
You definitely
Legit.
could, but I think if 8-bound and Berserkers and a couple of other things come down a bit, you're much less likely to do so. Which is probably more fun for your opponent then, because it's
Yeah.
not just like gun, gun, gun.
Yeah, because they're quite mental, right? Because we had a situation there where the Bloodletters went in and I passed all of my invulnerable saves. There's the game this morning. You got 17 shots off
From
of
one Forge Fiend.
Off of one Forge Fiend,
Yeah.
which then killed 9 Stern Guards.
Yeah. And you were on 4-up inballs for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they are really goddamn good. You gotta pray you've got an invuln against it.
Yeah,
'cause
like-
it's AP3.
And they're 3 damage each. So against like normal versus Custodes,
Oh mate,
that's
it's-
crippling.
so like Custodians used to be like probably the worst matchup possible for World Eaters
Yeah.
because everyone's damage 3, which don't have that much of except for like Angron, and they just be like, you're a full melee army, so I'm gonna put my 4-up feel no pain in the fight phase.
Yeah.
Now they have to look at the Forge Fiends and be like, oh,
Yeah.
that will just kill 6 dudes if I don't.
Well,
pop my
you
Feel
think,
No
right,
Pain.
I failed 9 invulnerable saves. That's 6 Custodian Guard and a Captain. Dead.
That's easily and +3. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
It's like it's a mental numbers those things can put out.
They are really good. I will say though, like there are other shooting units in the game that do like a similar thing. It's just ours are way cheaper than those. at the
They're
moment.
way cheaper, and because they're what? They're D3 shots each blast.
Everyone's got blast. Everyone's got rapid fire.
Yeah.
And if you're the closest eligible and with an 18, you reroll hits.
Yeah.
Which is you got to work around that a little bit, but it's not a massive hurdle to get over.
Yeah.
Especially if you just get one out of strategic reserves and just be like plot, kill something that's near it.
Anything that's got 10 models in it is immediately in danger.
Oh yeah, if you because you're handing them +6 shots
Yeah.
off blast, and then you're +9 because rapid fire as well.
Yeah.
Plus 6 shots
So
on blast is
yeah,
mental.
so if you're in 18 inches and there's 10 people, it's
The average-
it's 3d3 plus 9.
The average
shots.
is like 15 or something.
yeah.
yeah, which if
Yeah.
it's also the nearest, happens to be reroll all hits as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a weird jank that we happen is that if you've got 2 units that want to charge you, but the second closest charges you, you still technically get the rerolls,
Yeah.
even though that unit's not the closest because it's the closest eligible target to Overwatch.
Yeah, because if you're overwatching, there's only one eligible target,
Yeah.
so it has to be that one is the closest.
Yeah. So
It's
they
kind of
always get to
weird.
re-roll shots on Overwatch.
It's like how it can't shoot into combat because it's blast, which
Yeah.
is weirdly a benefit because then it can shoot something
yeah.
outside of combat and reroll hits because
Yeah.
it's not the closest. Yeah.
Well, it is the closest, but not the closest.
Sorry, yeah,
eligible.
not the closest
Yeah.
eligible.
You've just
Yeah.
got to be very,
Yeah, I
very up. You've got to be very. When you use them and you want to do well with them, you have to be very hot on your terminologies.
You've got
and
to
grammar.
be because obviously, like me and Paddy played last week,
Yeah.
and like it just lifted like 6 Sandguard in
Yeah.
one go, and then we're like, hang on, that's not the closest eligible target.
Well, the thing is, though, it killed 6 Sangard and Dante, but
Yeah.
you had to re-roll the save to keep Dante,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, but
which was bonkers.
got the rules wrong a little bit there.
No. I like Worldiers at the moment. That
I think-
detachment's crazy.
I-
I do think you keep the 3 units of Bloodletters.
I'd be happy with 2, honestly. I
Um,
think Forge Fiends juice this attachment up a lot as well because it
I-
works really well with
I-
the blood.
I
I
letters.
like 3 units, but it costs an extra CP to do what I would do. I like 3. It's like starting one on the table and then putting it straight in reserve. And then
definitely
turn
could.
2, 3, and 4, you can bring one in. I like that a lot.
It's definitely not a bad shout, honestly.
And the
I'd
2
have to,
units
you'd have to
of Updogs.
rejig points a little bit. I mean, you'd get a lot just from binning off Angron straight away,
Yeah.
which I think, as I think I've demonstrated today, you should bin him off unless you really, really want to run
The thing
him.
is, though, you'll run it like running them in both of them into an army that's very, very good at dealing with monsters.
Yeah, or like this is all anti-monster, this is all anti-monster.
Yeah.
The line is anti-everything at the
Yeah.
end of the day. But
Like-
they didn't do much to Scarbrand.
Lol.
No.
But then the other guys is like, hold my flail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my wiggly penis.
It's been one of experience. Like you've got Death Guard on Thursday versus Brom. Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
If he's still alive.
Well, yeah, he's been on holiday.
Yeah.
He survived
That's
his
exciting.
homecoming.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'd ask him if he wants to play because he's been away on break, or if he wants to produce.
Yeah.
But I know he likes playing. I know he's hard work, and I also think it'd be hilarious watching him try and play against Death Guard.
Yeah.
It will be funny.
That will be funny.
Yeah. So we have got 2 more super chats. Star Pilot says, "Joe, can you do that? Yay!" again with the motion. I don't remember what the motion was when you won. Yay.
Don't know.
No, it was only 199, so fuck him. Mr. Squeezer, thank you for the
I can't do
5.
it exactly the same, so therefore I shan't even attempt it.
Yeah, Mr. Squeezer, thank you for the 5. He says, is Scarbrand an auto take in this detachment, or is
Yeah.
the Bloodthirster worth considering?
I don't see why you would take a Bloodthirster over Scarbrand.
What does a Bloodthirster do?
He gives everyone near him +1 a hit.
Demons units.
Oh, demons units, to clarify.
Is that those, because obviously the 8-bound are demons units.
They don't
No, 'cause
count.
it's Blood
It's
Legion.
Blood Legion
Blood
keyword.
Legion.
The unit of Blood Crushers would get it.
Yeah, but having Blood Crushers hitting on 2s, having Blood Letters hit on 2s.
I think the only time I'd take him is if you give him the enhancement that gives him a 2-up save. But then he's more expensive than Scarbrand.
Yeah.
He's less tough. He's got less...
Does a Demon Prince count as a Blood Legion?
No.
Oh.
No.
But I think the thing is, +1 a hit, and then Scarbrand just gives you an extra attack.
Yeah, Scarbrand gives you an extra attack, and Scarbrand has advance in charge and flat damage 6 or flat damage 2 on his sweep profile. Like, I just think, because they're the same points as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'd say Scarbrand.
Bloodthirster is 2 inch quicker, which is kind of negated by just having advance in charge on Scarbrand all the time.
Yeah.
He's
Sam-
got less wounds as well.
Sam's really upset. She said, I expected that level of disrespect from Titans.
Yeah.
Because, he said it was only 199. Can you give a yay in a different action?
That's what you get for 199.
Yeah, I did it. I can't do exactly the same. I don't even remember it. You're only going to use it for postcards. Just rewind it. If that's what because that's what you're going to do, isn't it? You're just doing it for postcards.
Yeah, he wants it for a screenshot.
Sick people.
Sam just wants it for a screenshot, mate.
Yeah, so just rewind it, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, I think what we've learned is I should have taken the Feel No Pain against Mortal Wounds.
Yeah,
And
that would have been super helpful for
Yeah.
about 90% of this game.
Although when you
literally-
have the lance and you put that strat on, that is mental.
that was worth it just for that moment of like, I've just destroyed everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good fun.
I do like Dark Angels.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Part of me is I just want to sack off Emperor's Children and just paint Dark Angels for a
I
little
mean,
while.
you've pretty much done Emperor's Children. to be fair.
I've got 12 Flawless Blades to paint, 2 Lord Cacophonists and 3 Noise Marines, and then I'm basically done for Emperor's Children. I need to get a silver paint pen.
Oh,
Get pens
I
and
know
a bit-
why.
So I can just
Yeah.
draw all the line details on the
all the trim.
trim on the birds.
The hell turkey.
Sam says that when you did it before, the scoreboard was in the way.
Oh,
So that's why I can't use it for
use your
stickers.
imagination. Draw it with a pen.
Draw a beautiful picture.
I'm
Joe.
trying it, Sam. Joe's not having any of it, I'm afraid.
I'm not a performing monkey.
I mean, you literally...
I am for more money.
Kind
You
of.
know,
it pretty
to
much
be
is
fair.
in your contracts. That
So what, to be a performing monkey?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
I have to have
really-
a fez and a little waistcoat. And
the
dance
really
on an
fine
accordion.
print.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally says painter and presenter, doesn't it?
Yeah, but not dancing monkey.
Well, I mean, is
Is
a form
that-
of presenting.
Well, no. I could be like a Babe Station presenter.
In short, though, I think Scarbrand is probably an auto taking this. His advance and charge is incredible.
Scarbrand
really
is kind of just the perfect replacement for Angron now. Because the
The-
best thing about Angron was you'd yeet him in, he would murder something into the floor unless it had like 4
Yeah.
pin buns or whatever. And then he'd probably die afterwards, but by that point you're probably okay with it.
Angron's like a double negative because if he doesn't kill something, you're disappointed, and then he dies, and then he negatively affects your army when he comes back.
He's literally,
If he comes back.
he's a handicap in every sense of the word to your army.
yeah.
He's like, I know you complain about Fulgrim, but I think he might genuinely be worse. Because at least Fulgrim can advance and charge.
He can, that is true, but he can't kill anything when he hits it.
I mean, they have like the
Because
same
Angron
profile
is
now.
minimum damage 3.
Yeah, true.
And
Cornet Edder said that Joe would suit a fez, and I think you would.
yeah,
I can see that.
A bit Tommy Cooper.
yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Cool,
I long
right.
to die on camera as well.
We are only 10 minutes over. Look at that.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Hang in.
It's been wonderful. It's been lovely.
Been a good game.
What day is it today?
Tuesday, sir.
So tomorrow is 40k show at 7:30.
Yep.
Another Lehman Joe show at 1:30 on
Which
Thursday.
is just me and you, I think. Tom's back at work.
No, I'm not working Thursday. Do you want a game Thursday morning?
We probably can do. I'm just trying to.
It's up to you, mate. Like,
Part of me was like, do I need to be somewhere?
yeah, probably here.
You have your bonds cut.
Yeah, but that's at 4:30.
Okay.
So yeah, I can get my. Yeah, we should.
It's going to be strange on Thursday. We'll get to see Joe's face again.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
I don't like that.
No.
It confuses me.
Yeah, when you see
When
his
you
lips
book it, in, you
move.
have to book a whole hour. Just-
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I do Thursday. I will not be there in the evening though.
Oh. Little bit.
That's fine.
Sorry.
And then Thursday is a game. We don't know if Brom's playing it or not.
He's on the schedule to play, but I'm going to give him the option if he wants to present instead because he's got back from holiday.
Yeah. And then it's 40k after dark on Friday.
Once I get back from Bath, or wherever it is his place is.
Chippenham.
Chippenham.
It is near Big Sainsbury's, I think.
I've been there before.
Sainsbury's.
I know it's about 90 minutes to get there.
Yeah. I used to live. If I hadn't moved, I would have been 10 minutes away.
I want to see if the
Could have been
weather's
there,
great.
breathing heavily on the front door.
If the weather's great, I want to be like, here's Joe, here's my army on Thursday, put that in your car,
Yeah.
and then I can ride over, which would be much quicker for me.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility. Cool. Thank you, you wonderful human beings, for playing that beautiful game.
It's been lovely. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. It's definitely been a fair demonstration of why you don't want to take Angron.
Yeah, I think it was important for people to see it because everyone says he's bad.
Yeah.
Right? And we've said he's bad.
I've said he's bad a
But
lot.
people are like, his rules aren't that bad. Until you show someone,
Yeah.
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 Don't put it away.
It's just not good in any way, really. It's better options now.
Yeah. It's
But you know what? We had him as top of the tier for like 2 years. I think
Yeah.
that's a pretty good run for a Primarch.
yeah. Now it's time of the demons.
It's time to Forge Fiends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been wonderful. Thank you for coming, and we will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.
Bye.